All right, test 1 2, test 1 2. Audio's looking good. Camera's looking good. Guy on it's could be better. And game footage is online. Excellent. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mukluk Streams. We are jumping right back into it here. I am Mukluk, your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host. And once again, I'm going to be challenging the Crucible. Since yesterday, I have done some work. You notice my resistances 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Those are all max. 83 is above max because of the help of an item. 25 stun resist. Stun resist is really hard to get. I managed to get this because of the leathery hide component on this helmet that I put on there. Up to 71 piercing. Yesterday I was at negative 25, so that's a huge difference. 52 chaos. So this was negative 25, this was 0. This was a little bit lower, so hopefully... And poison stays maxed as long as this short buff... Basically, as long as I hit this button on cooldown, poison stays maxed. So hopefully this will help me with the stuff I was getting stuck on. Let's do this. We're going to spend 15 tributes getting those guys built. We've got the Booby Canyon map. 8 tributes to start on wave 50. Let's just start on 1 and see how many tributes we get between 1 and 50. So we're at 63 right now. Someone remember that, 63. I can't be accountable. The video I released yesterday, I think it's either episode 15 or 16 of highlights. It has blown up on Reddit. It has gotten over 1,200 views in 24 hours. It is one of the top things on the Divinity Original Sin 2 board, which blows me away. Up until now, my top YouTube video had like 330 views, and that was after it had been out like 2 months. So it's been a great experience so far. I'm not sure if I like this map more or less. So this map is much better because it's smaller for getting the mobs to come to you and die, but I have less room to kite when things get terrible. So this could be worse later. Right now it's great. Quite the crossfire here in the Booby Canyon. Ace for the Swift. Already seeing level 106 guys, only on the 7th wave. Oh, I just realized I only had 3 of my 10 skeletons out. I didn't get the whole Lahana together. Let's summon them back. Alright, back up to 9 of 10. Ten of 10. There's that boss noise. That's how I know I'm playing Grim Dawn, is that music right there. And 10 of 10. Alright, we got all the skeletons out. Ancient Shambler. Easy peasy. Alright, so we got 2 tributes going so far. Keep it going. Just gonna hang out near the middle to get the stuff to hopefully come out of their hiding holes and come toward me. Ooh. That's right. The timer is really unforgiving until wave 30. I forgot about that. What's up?
The way mortals bleed is truly wondrous.
No, I think that was the Ice Maker. Okay. That's my little dude. He's currently playing Angry Birds on his iPad. We're both having game time right now. Got all our chores knocked out of the way. Foss de Roth? I don't remember you, so I don't think you're too deadly. Zanbrand the Ascended. So we got mobs coming from every gate on this one. Certainly get through the waves a lot quicker this time. We were just getting down to the 10-second countdown there. I heard it ticking. Farag the Bloodied. Also, if anyone's interested, I am going to be doing my 9 p.m. stream tonight, as I always do. But it's Sunday again, so we'll be looking to do Borderlands 2. And if any viewers have characters that are our level or lower in Borderlands, I think we're like 15 or 16 right now, they are welcome to join. We've got 2 slots open right now. Not looking to get carried by some incredibly high-level character, but we are welcome teammates of similar caliber. Borderlands 2 is just like a shooting game with a lot of one-liners. We've been greatly amused by it so far. Nicholas Balthazar. You did. Alright, so we're getting 2 tributes per 10 waves right now. Flesh Ripper, Cursed Oracle. Going to wave 23 now. Chthonian Leeches. Grand Vizier in Exil. Oh, with his pheromone gland. Just a bunch of bugs in this wave. Doesn't look like there's any champs or bosses. There's a boss. Wave 25 is a boss, apparently. Kaliska the Bone Hunter. Kaliska's a glass cannon. As long as you burn it down before it gets a hold of you. It's not too bad. Alright, wave 25. No, 26, sorry. Crossfire Canyon here between the boobies. All ice turrets can aim into this spot, it looks like. Ice Snap? Oh! Let's use a potion just in case. It would be really sad if we died on wave 27. He just had really high ice damage breath. My ice damage is, or ice resist is max. There's just really high damage. Oh, we have some stragglers in both corners. Goodness gracious. Brother Baldrus, the charge of Imperium. Your Majesty. There we got Bolvar the Bloodbinder. He's pretty much a tank and spank. Nothing crazy. And Zari the Carver. Similar. Get a car! Yeah. 30. We got 3 tributes for that one. You gonna hang out in here? Mm-hmm. Alright. We're now guest starring Grimer. You playing Angry Birds still? Alright. There, hold on. Alright, try to open it back up. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We had a iPad suffering technical difficulties that needed urgent attention. You will be given a full refund of what you paid today for the inconvenience. Free tickets to Muglug streams. Alara Starfire. Alara can be rough on the higher levels. Right now, though, I can pop her in like 1 to 2 seconds.
1 to 2 seconds?
Yup. Mini cows. Love you too, buddy. Mini Chthonians from the north.
West?
Nope, just north that time.
Not northwest?
Narguru, the Jaws of Oblivion.
Jaws of the Nothing Building.
Was that Warden Krieg? Yeah, it was. Phase 2 Warden Krieg. Resummon the skeleton that just died.
1 egg
Alpha 1. Wave 36. So we're starting to see bosses on waves 5 and 10s. The 5th waves and the 10th waves, I should say.
Ew. You're going to eat my egg. What?
2 bosses in this wave from northwest and east.
Daddy,
It's the void leeches.
it crashed. Look, it's crashed.
Yep.
It's like,
Ben Galagor and Balakana 2. I speak Chthonian, little known fact.
who did this? Pushing it away.
Alright, they are down. It's like a wave of normies this time. Crate Entertainment apologizing for the rough time it just gave me. Alara Starfire again. Once again, she's not too scary just because of her how early we are in the waves. Later on, she becomes a bit deadlier.
Dude, he crashed.
Ooh, those are my meteors. 2 bosses. And a lot of champion units. Charger.
A flyer?
Hey, wave 40. Alright, so every 10th wave so far we've gotten 2, 2, and then 3 and 3 tributes.
Well, he can fly over.
Keep it down, buddy. Oh, wave 41 was certainly fast. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, it's stuck.
Is Alara here? I'm seeing a lot of Ether. No, Ludia Starfire's here. Similar mob. Alright, summon 2 skeletons because we lost a few. Rotting Emberguard. Bunch of Wendigos and Ironhides in this wave.
You broke yourself.
Northwest wave got caught up in the ice towers. That's awesome. Gutworm the Maneater. Oh man, I thought that said Gutworm the Molester. Did a double take. It's like, what? Oh gosh, Gutworm's corpse just exploded or something. Thou not the Unraveler. Bunch of Chthonians. Thorin the Plague Bearer. Dead. Whew. You guys, two stragglers down here in the pocket. It's a mega cow! Wind Raptor. And Cavern Crawlers. Going into wave 48.
Oh.
Oh.
Mommy's back.
Hmm?
Mommy's back.
Oh, okay. Alright, got some mobs coming from the north here. Looks like they're caught in the canyon, which is A-okay with me. Got two bosses coming from the canyon. I am snared by something. Who is this on me? Lord Executioner. Okay. He hits hard, but is kiteable. There we go. Who's the other one? Wait, okay. He's already dead. Awesome. Wave 50. Did we get... Oh man, I don't remember what we were on. Started to say 2 and 2. 7, 3 and 3. I think we got 3 for that one. Alright, let's begin. Alright, Necrolask. Alright, just a bunch of champion tier mobs. Wall move black. That was a cool wave. There's just a whole bunch of champs. No little things and no huge things. Spiders. Harbinger. It's one Harbinger I don't have to hold back. If there's a bunch of Harbingers, I have to force my pets to pace themselves with a bunch of pet commands, because Harbingers explode and hit the whole screen every time you kill one. And so if you kill a whole pack of them once, you can blow yourself up.
Ooh, tasty.
Caraxus Fowl. Burned him down quick.
Oh man. 2. Almost there. I need to...
Alright, we got 2 bosses on this one. See if we can kill one before the other gets here. Success. Here's this one. Ah, they're both the High Priests. Not too bad. It's all fun and games till Iron Maiden chases me around and breaks my legs. That's what got me on wave 150 yesterday.
What? Kill all of them?
Oh, Mega Kyle from the west. Oof. Just took a big hit.
Oh, my egg fell down. My egg was taken away and Aaron then it fell right back down.
Okay. We're getting that Angry Birds play-by-play, friends. Manticores in this wave. Manticores are usually not a big deal unless they all use their blink strike at the same time, and then all of a sudden you got 5 things right in your chest. Bunch of Chthonians.
Ooh, level 14. Ooh,
Few obsidian guys starting to come out. These things are actually scary in numbers because they will root you and then mortar you.
Yes, another prize. A
Archon Bartholomew down. The other guy was so slow, he didn't really take advantage of the time the Archon gave him.
Yeah, I win.
Wave 60. Let's go! Keep it coming.
How many numbers
Ragnar the
do
Great
you have,
Maul.
Daddy?
Hmm?
How many numbers do you have to get?
Yep.
So, how many do you have to get inside the door?
Alright, no boss in this one. Nice, alright, all those stragglers actually died to the ice turrets, which is a-okay with me. Bloodlord Thalanis. It's the first time the hero units actually took me that long to kill. They were very tanky.
Is this like the future?
Looks like a wave of Slith coming next. Two bosses coming. Couple of obsidian champs. Oh, Sharzul. Alright, we gotta watch out for the flame tornadoes. That's this guy's favorite trick. Even after he's dead, he will leave those out for a while. Alright, he is dead. There's the one of the flame tornadoes I mentioned. So don't want to hang around that. There's nothing you can do but run away from it until it's gone. Alright, wave 67. Definitely getting through the waves faster on this smaller map. Hopefully I don't hate the small map for the lack of kite space later on. Grubnar. Nothing really dangerous in this wave, just a lot of moderately beefy fellows. Like a prison without a gym. Oh, Galacros the Mountain. One of the anti-mucks. This guy can charge on like a 3-second cooldown. He was, yeah. He was in the middle of like his third charge there when he died. Whew. Wave 70.
I've seen Slith fight better than you.
Harbinger wave, have to be careful. There's the explosions going off. Mega Kyle from the east.
Mega? Who's Mega Kyle?
The big skeleton monster. Woo! Alright, wave 70 done, no losses. And can just jump right back into it. Wave 71, let's go.
71?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I keep winning levels than you, Daddy.
I don't have an answer for that. Boss coming from the northwest, it looks like. Swarm coming Ravn.
Storm coming, nothing.
Oh, they left a crystal in the middle and to the southeast, so those areas I'll take damage if I run through them during this wave.
Now I'm doing Monster Legends.
Whoa, that monster's charge knocked the crystal aside. Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't think you could interact with those things at all. Alright, a couple champions coming from the north, it looks like.
I'm doing Monster
Wraith of
Legends.
Sorrows.
Daddy. I'm doing Monster Legends, Daddy.
Okay. Hey, no. Let's not do that again. Alright, next wave. Looks like no bosses in this one. We're wave 76. We're nearly halfway through this entire challenge I've laid out for myself.
Ooh, I get a bunch of gold from my monsters.
Oh, we lost a guy. Resummon.
Let's see here.
Bogloth the Marrow Drinker coming in this wave. There's so much going on right now. Oh my gosh, the spell effects. Ridiculous.
Many battles as I can. Let's see what I can do. I want to do... I can't do that just yet.
Curse everything. Not in a vulgar way, in a I'm putting Curse of Frailty on everything way. Oh, a bunch of frozen Kyles in the canyon. I like it. I love it. I need some more of it. I try so hard. I can't get enough of it. Oh. Ethereal Abomination. Oh, potion, potion, potion. That's our second potion for the day. The Abominations are... Even the normal mob bombs that aren't, like, named can kill you in a couple hits if they get close enough. You need to kite them if you're not a melee character, which I'm not. Don't let the shield fool you, friends. Darius Cronley. Take him down! Oh, so much ether fire. Oh, baby, a triple. Got some stragglers to the northeast. Oh, wave 80, hello. See, we started wave 1 with 63 tributes, so we've made 24 so far, going from 1 to 80. '82. Priest of Gaul. He's not a big deal. Oh, as soon as I say he's not a big deal, I start taking damage. I deserve that, I guess. Look like you can't underestimate the enemy. Bunch of ethereal abominations coming. What's up here? Oh, they're stuck in the ice. I love it! Oh, I'm in the bone prison. I am in the bone prison. I don't... That's not a stun, because you can still cast and shoot and swing, you just can't move. So I don't know if there's any stat that gets you out of that any quicker. Oh boy. Oh boy. Guardian of Dreeg all up on me. Come on, Ice Towers, don't fail me now. Alright, good. Yo, for a second there, it showed a star behind the treasure door to the north, and I was like, if it spawned a guy up there and I can't get to him, I'm done? Like, I don't know, do I just fail at that point? Fortunately, I think it was a guy from the gate summoned an ad up there, so it didn't count for the total. 2 bosses incoming. Shambler. Alright, 87. Alright, we're past 85. We are officially past halfway toward finishing the Challenger Crucible. Oh boy. Ice Tower's doing work on those spiders. Galar Bagak, the Black Fiend. He's summoning tentacles out of the ground. '88. Whoa, oh my goodness, we've got some chargers, y'all. Potion. We have a lot of chargers right now. It is in this moment that I'm glad I got the 25% reduced stun duration helm component a little while ago. Referee's laughing at me again. Alright, Belgor the Swamp King. Gabblethune coming from the southeast. Oh, looks like we might have just gotten a bunch of new viewers from an auto host. Welcome, welcome. My name is Mukluk. I will be your charming yet still humble host. Currently playing Grim Dawn. It is an action RPG similar to Diablo 3, but with much higher customization if you are unfamiliar with it. Benjar the Colossal. Alright, we got our first Nemesis boss for the afternoon, Potion. This guy will root you to the ground, and then, like this, I'm stuck. Potion is not on cooldown. There. Okay, gotta heal. Potion is available again. Alright, cool. Woo! Got him. Wave 90. Our goal today is to get to 170. That's basically beating this gauntlet arena thing that we're in. 170 is the end of the difficulty, and then you can unlock the next difficulty. Yesterday I got as high as 150. Like 3 times. Was not quite able to do it. Alright, I'm waiting for Ray Skeleton to come off cooldown. We're missing 1 summon, and then I'll go into wave 91. Actually, we're in danger of having our tributes at maximum, so let's upgrade one of these turrets. There we go. Down to 83 now. When you can only hold 100 of those, so you want to spend them if they're getting close to 100. Alright, looks like there's no champs or bosses in this wave, just lots of little critters. Should be easy peasy. These ice towers just bouncing shards everywhere. And see, we've got some more lurkers in here, so just I'll say once more, I stream every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and tonight it's always RPGs. Lately it's been a lot of World of Warcraft because of the hype for the next expansion. On Sunday nights the last few weeks I've been doing a playthrough of Borderlands 2 with a few friends. We have some open spots if anyone wants to join us, but we will be doing that again tonight, barring any unforeseen circumstances. Oh, we got a Balrog. Alright.
Daddy, new buildings.
Cool, buddy. Darvagal the Mage Claw. Gosh, he is raining acid everywhere.
Daddy, what is this? What is this, Daddy?
That I don't know, buddy.
I think this is all of the monsters I got.
Alright, got a boss, Sharanatu Harbinger. Oh, it's a Harbinger. Basically like an assassin that explodes. 2 A-bombs from the northwest. Even if they're not bosses, you need to take those seriously because they hit like trucks. A couple more A-bombs down here. Ow, 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 ow. Like I said.
I'm getting kind of hot.
Okay, you want to head to the living room?
Yeah.
Alright. It's gaming hour over at my house. I'm doing this. And little guy's playing in the Clash of Clans and Angry Birds and stuff on his iPad. Alright, back up to full summons. We had lost a few from the Balrog. Oh my gosh, acid everywhere. Alright, it's starting to fade over here. Shulgul Garoth. Pretty much using Blood of Dreeg on cooldown because I keep needing to pulse the heals and the resistances. A Thorin? Oh, he died really fast. He was he was no big thing. Rulgor the Tormented. We got a Mega Kyle coming from the northeast. Two mini champions here. Ain't nothing. Alright, got a few stragglers now. One bone monstrosity there. Alright, new boss coming from the northwest. Right. Whoa! Oh my gosh, it didn't mark them as bosses. Oh, they've got blink. Oh, shite. Balrogs are kind of like the anti-Muckluck. They just charge, and if they hit you, they cripple you. So they get a lot more hits in. Oh my gosh, even Kyle's almost dead. Kyle, I don't know if he's ever died. Just keep guiding, keep guiding, keep guiding, keep guiding, keep guiding. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Ah, I didn't even see this, guys. The actual boss was a human-sized target. Okay, go show Mom. Okay. Valderon. And we had a Nemesis boss as well. Alright. Let's get this guy. Alright. Among the Nemesis bosses, Valderan is one of the easier ones, so I should kind of be thankful that I got this guy with all the Balrogs. Rather than one of the nasty ones. Whew! We are back to wave 100, friends. Oh, man. Wipe the sweat off. Alright, I did a defense upgrade there, just to keep us from hitting 100 tributes. And let's go. Next wave. To anyone new to this, every 10th wave, 10, 20, 30, 40, etc., you can cash out. You can basically say, I'm done, and the door to the north opens, and there's a whole bunch of treasure chests in there, and the quality of what's in them is based on how far you got. If you die, the door opens still, but it will, like, half the treasure chests will immediately explode or delete. And you get a fraction of what you would have gotten if you had cashed out and not died. Oh man, we got a bunch of obsidians here. Oh, I keep getting rooted by these things. So like, if you got to 160 and cashed out, that would actually be better than getting to 161 and dying, as far as your loot goes. Let's see. I returned back to the game recently. Now can clearly see what people complaining about melee builds having issues on Crucible. Yeah, I've never played a melee character to a very high level, and not because of like underpowered or overpowered. It's simply because I love playing summoners in most games. That's why my icon is the puppet guy. That's just what I'm passionate about. There's nothing more to it than that. But yeah, there's a couple of assassin type characters in here that I have to kite. It's like 3 Nemesis bosses, and one of them is called the Iron Maiden. But they have this move where they like vanish, and they can still be hit by like just targeted spells, but they take very little damage. And they do not reappear until they appear behind you and like assassinate you. Oh, and Asteria's back. And so, like, I will kite those guys for minutes, running in circles around the field while my pets are beating on it, before I'll kill them. And I'm just like, I've got resistances maxed out. My physique, which controls your hit points, it's like your constitution for those of you coming from other games, is almost as high as it could possibly be, despite the fact that I'm playing like a caster. So I'm just... I don't know how you're supposed to melee those guys down that I mentioned a minute ago. I don't know. But, again, I haven't played one of the melee to a high level. Maybe in their talent trees there's just some skills that I don't have because I'm not playing a soldier that would really help out there. Maybe it's that. Oh.
Hey,
Quite the checkpoint there.
This is my new monster I'm building.
Cool. Looks like a fish thing.
Little hatch. This is what the egg looks like.
That looks like when Ben 10 would turn into the water guy.
Wait, what water guy?
With the big teeth. I forget his name. It's been too long since we watched that. Ripjaw. That one. Alright, looks like this wave is just a bunch of bugs. No bosses are named or champs or anything. Oh, there's one. Thonian Unraveler again. Minor named guy. Oh my gosh, they left a big pile of, like, chaos damage there. Oh, whoa, I'm lagging a bit. This is so much. This is a lot of stuff coming out. And, like, they're doing a lot of special effects. Ah. Okay, 2 bosses coming out. The Bone Monger, which means the other one's probably the Flesh, whatever he's called. They always seem to travel in pairs. Alright, I'm gonna leave the north stuff to get caught in the ice towers if I can. Harath the Slaughter. Oh, this is one of those rare times when we didn't get the Bone Monger with the Flesh. Oh, Blade Spirits! Shoot, is that the Iron Maiden guy? The guys I was telling you all about earlier that give me a lot of trouble, they do that Blade Spirit move.
This is what...
Hold on, buddy. I can't look right now. He's trying to show me his latest iPad accomplishment. Fabius the Unseen Gonzar. Yeah, that's one of the assassin types. Alright, one of my minions just got deleted. I'm not sure which one, so I'm going to overspend my mana just to resummon everybody. Alright, so you notice on the map, there's no skull icon on the map. It does not show any bosses. But you see lots of explosions and stuff going off. He's in that invisible, I take like almost no damage state, and he's chasing me right now. And my pets can still swing at him, but again, they do a fraction of the damage. I can still fire spells backward at him. But if I want to do real damage, I have to let him hit me, which might two-shot kill me. So I'm gonna oh gosh, I'll let him do it once. Alright, so he just hit me. I'm crippled now. Yeah, so I'm right there. I just failed the timer, so I lost my multiplier. Which I'm okay with. I mean, score's not my big thing right now. Just winning is the big thing. Winning with a high score is my secondary objective. I don't know. Oh, he threw something on me. Veil of Shadow, your movement speed is slowed or something. Looks like the ice turrets might be able to see him as well, because they're firing.
Then you should go just around those ice turrets to get him.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Got my tendons! My legs!
I see him.
There.
Then now can I show you?
Show me quick, show me quick. Awesome.
That's the new thing I'm getting. I can get one.
Alright. So, starting 111. We gotta rebuild our multiplier back up for score purposes, but again, not my primary concern since I've never beat this up to 170 on the second difficulty. The first difficulty, Aspirant, I have beaten all the way to 170, which is the final wave. This is Challenger, and after that is Gladiator. And you unlock Gladiator by getting to wave 100 in Challenger, which I've already done. But I wanted to complete Challenger before I started doing Gladiator. It's a bunch of achievements and stuff. I wanted to be able to say I did it. And I've already done the whole, like, campaign in all difficulties with this character. So I've gotten, other than just going in there and farming, I've gotten all the gear I can get out of there. Run out of that corner. There's a lot of stuff out there. Whoa! Oh, Warden Krieg again. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh my, sorry, surprise. Surprise. Okay. None of that stuff individually was very scary. There was just a lot of guys with high health I needed time to hack through there. Mega Kyle. Alright. Nakarathon the Timeless. Let's try to burn him down before the second boss gets here, if we can. Oh, second boss just got here. Oh, my legs! My legs! What is happening?
I haven't seen such a sad display since Ulzuin's betrayal.
Quit giving me crap, bruv. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Musalaki. The boss with the funny name with the deadly ice powers. Ah, he froze me solid there for a second. Now, oh, ow, 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 ow. Turtle shell just procced, so that's how I know I got low. He dropped an ice comet on me when I was dodging his ice cone. Bunch of trolls coming. Oh, man. Fingers on the potion key. It's getting tangled up in there. It's getting intense now. Plaguewort Rager. Wave 117. 3 heroes from the southeast. Can we just AoE these 3 down at the same time? Looks like it. Oh, a bunch of obsidians. I do not want to let them root me. Barros Raidlith. Not too bad as long as he doesn't get close. I can't tell what that other boss is. So I'm just going to go into standard kiting formation. Music stopped. I guess the turret's got the last hit on it and finished it off when I was out of range. Bloodkeeper. Bloodkeepers are kind of weird. They're like giant tank bugs, but they can heal other bugs. So tanks and healers at the same time. They're Brigitas. There you go. Alright. I just had to resummon skeletons. We had lost a few. We're back up to full stock. Alostria the Mind Thief. I actually don't remember Alostria at all. Oh, he or she's apparently got a second life, though. Because they just got back up. Alright, let's get these stragglers and then take out one of the bosses. Oh no, it's the rogue guy again. It's literally the same one, Fabius the Unseen Gonzar. Resummon. Resummon. Ow. Turtle shell just popped, so I got low health. Oh man, we haven't even aggroed to the other one yet. Ow, my legs. Xantarin. Okay, well, if I had to pick, I've said that before, but... Probably gonna fail our timer and get our score reset again dealing with this guy. Like, he's not even aiming for the pets, but his cleave and splash damage is just murdering them. And one of them has 10 times my health pool, so that's like extra crazy. Xantern's at half. I don't know where the rogue is. I completely lost track of him. Unless we killed the rogue and Xantern's the only one left. I don't know. Alright, just focus everything on Xan. We did. Okay. At some point, we popped the rogue. Whew! Wave 120. I popped my wrist. Oh my gosh. Alright. Hang on.
By now, the one's still alive anyway. Are you ready for more?
Okay. Let's do it.
Just claim the reward.
Wave 121. Yesterday I got to 150 one time, and I got to 149 a couple times. And I moved a bunch of components and augments around to get my resistances higher since yesterday's attempt. Alright, looks like this wave's just got lots and lots of little guys, which I'll take that over a boss any day of the week. AoE! Oh, ow, Harbingers. Once again, the Harbingers pop like a StarCraft Baneling, but it hits a much larger area when they die. So you have to be careful not to actually AoE a whole bunch of Harbingers down at the same time, or you'll pop yourself. Got a boss coming from the west, I don't yet know which one. One of them. Oh, there's a crystal and an ice cloud here. I need to avoid standing in those. Those aren't mine. Flesh Warped Aberration. Flesh Weaver Haraxis. I don't remember you, so you're probably just a tank and a spank, which it appears is correct. There is a lot of Ether Fire up here. Oh my. Oh, it's one of those Gallic Roast the Mountain type mobs. Just 3-second cooldown on charge over and over and over. Gotta kite those around corners or else they just keep slamming into a poor caster like me. Definitely have those labeled in the anti-mug category. Iron Maiden. Ooh, you. Iron Maiden and I have a history. I'm not fond. Ow. Okay, so right there, I just used every defensive I've got. I have to kite until potion comes off cooldown. And there's a second boss on the field that I haven't even targeted directly. I don't know what it is. So Iron Maiden actually isn't stealthing right now, it's just chasing me. So I'm... Ah! He has a stun though. My legs! Summon skeletons. Oh, something. I guess the other named guy that I haven't started on yet is summoning Chthonians. Ow. Oh, die! Wait, did... Oh my gosh, did the next wave start while I still had the second boss on the field? Why did that happen? Oh my gosh. Hey, Chef Smitty, haven't seen you here in a while. Ahoy, right back at you. Ow. Potion. Oh no! No, 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 no. All defensives are on cooldown. Okay. Slith. That's fine. Slith is fine. Okay, we got a lot of stuff caught in the canyon. That's perfect. Choke point. Oh, man. My heart was all pitter-patter there. Losing a few FPS here. There's so much stuff. Got 2 champ mobs here caught in the ice turrets. Which is A-okay with me. Couple stragglers now. Frag the Frozen. And Rhaegar Stone Crusher. Oh! Potion and turtle shell were just used. I don't know what that was, but some kind of huge explosion of damage happened. Wave 129. The Prime Matriarch. Whoa, she died real quick. That was just a glass cannon mob. Manticore boss. Rage Hulks. We got some chargers. Who's this? Fallow Scar. Should be able to deal with that. More Rage Hulks. I have to keep line of sighting them around corners so that their charges hit the wall instead of me. It's the best way I've figured out to deal with those. Got a boss coming from northwest and northeast. This is wave 130, so they might be Nemesis. Nope, this one's just an epic. Okay, that's fine. Sister Brava, burn her down, burn her down, burn her down. Okay. Alright, so now if the last one is a Nemesis, I only have to deal with one thing at a time. Xantaran the Immortal, my man! Xantaran, my man. It's weird that I'm saying I'm happy to see you. Who did we lose? Alright, resummon all of the core guys, because we were missing a health bar at the top left of my screen. The reason I call this guy easy is all of his stuff is projectiles. If I keep backpedaling so that my summons are in front of me, they are like a human wall, and they block his shots. So it's not that his damage is a joke. It's not. But I can block it with those guys. Oh, 103. We're at 94. If I did another wave, it would cap out. So let's upgrade that. All the turrets are now tier 2. I don't want to upgrade them all to the maximum level. That would cost all my tributes, because then if I died, I lose everything. So I just upgrade them as I'm getting to cap. Alright. Let's go! Swarm Queen. Not too bad, not too bad. Surround her. Mow her down. Got a whole group of hero units from the northwest. Ow. Ow. Something here has a stun. I'm not sure what. Something does. You know, when I first swapped out my helmet enchant to be way better stats, and then I gave that up for the 25% stun reduction, I had my doubts on that because I was losing a lot of good stats. Now I have no regrets. For Crucible, I have no regrets. There's so many stuns. It's ridiculous. Oh, who's this? Oh, the Screecher. The Screecher is a speedy little bug. It's a glass cannon. It'll die quick, but it is really, really fast and in your face. Dwell a troll. Namadia the Screecher. Oh, yep, okay. Cows! Wave of cows from the northeast, spiders from the ceiling. Another game my arachnophobic friend won't play. Get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. Alright, who's the boss up here? Grand Priest, okay. Alright, we got some stragglers now, ice rot. A couple things in the southwest pocket. Wave 134! Oh, teleporting leeches. Ah. Those aren't my meteors. Who's doing that? Hashtag not my meteors. Banana 2. Yeah, any of these guys that have an ability to summon other guys, their summons will stay on the field if all the, oh shoot, quote-unquote real mobs are dead. The next wave starts and the summons from the wave before are still there. It can be rough. Happens that way with the bosses that have a second phase. Like, you kill Warden Krieg, and he gets back up for his phase 2. And then, like, the next wave is coming out while he's getting back up. If he's the last mob to drop. I just had to use potion twice in that wave. That is wild. Summon skeleton. We lost some. Oh, man. Okay, just big wave of little guys. Nothing's too singular spooky here. As long as I don't let them get this around. Got a boss here. Terranox. Got the bloodlust. Across the Watcher, Wall of Sin. There's a bunch of champion type units. Galbarak. Let's burn that down. Saracen. Alright, which boss is this? Valexteria. She's dropping pretty quick. Oh, old Bloodbriar. Alright. Just don't let him... As long as he doesn't melee you, Bloodbriar is not too bad. For me, I mean. As long as he doesn't melee me, I don't find him too terrible. Ungoliax. I should have expected that. Bloodbriar and Ungoliax are often in pairs. Ungoliax is that giant purple spider. Got another boss coming from the southwest. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know what hit me, but I broke my legs. Come on, come on, come on. There's my speed back. Got my speed back. Got her groove back. Bane Garoth. Three bosses. Oh, chargers. We've got anti-mucks. At least two of the bosses are chargers. I saw it. Those guys with the big Baraka blades on their arms. Xantaran, my man. He's back again. The guys with the big blades on their arm that look like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. They are nearly glass cannons. They will just charge me over and over and over. Yeah, see, I've got pets dying right now, but as long as they're between me and Xant, I'm okay with that. Oh, yes! Dude, I'm getting so tense doing this. I just keep, like, having to pop my knuckles and stuff. What's up, dude?
What, Daddy?
Huh?
You won?
Just beat wave 140.
Oh, 40?
Yep. Trying to get to 170, so I got 30 more to go. Let's resummon Harry, because he was low health. Are you going to hang out in here or go back out there?
I'm going back out to the air.
Alright. Sun came for a status report. 92. Let's spend 12 tributes to upgrade this site to level 3. So this one's max and those two are tier 2. Let's go. I've never gotten to 150. Gotten near it so many times. Let's see if the new resistances I picked up will help. Alaris Starfire, Corpusia, and Ether Blaze. Well, if they're gonna come single file like that, that's fine. The Bruiser. Romanov. Trolls. Alright. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Golus the Deep Dweller. Alright, let's burn that boss down before any others get here. Ow. Something gave me a love tap. Whoa! Not my meteors. Kill those guys. Everon the Burning. Aladon. I don't know, there was like 8 named guys there. I don't know which of them was dropping the meteors, but they're dead now. Couple named spiders. Bunch of small Chthonians. Oh, I'm just a straggler. 2 bosses incoming from the northwest and northeast. There's a poison crystal to my right. There's an ether crystal to my left, and a ball of bad ice in the middle. They're trying to pin me down. Don't break me down. Ilgor the Eternal. Oh man, I'll take Ilgor any day. He hurts if you let him get close. But, oh, we're having that moment, guys. Ilgor's getting up for phase 2, but the next wave already started. Shysta. Alright, get out of that red. That red stuff, it will layer. It will stack. So it is really, really bad to get in a pile of that. Ow, I'm frozen. Here's this, Guardian of Dreeg. Guardian of Dreeg is like a poison armadillo thing. There's 4 skulls on the map. Good freaking lord. Come on, guys. Give a muck a break. Ow, 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 ow. The Ethereal Abomination boss from Homestead. Oh, this guy just blinked right into me. Potion. Okay, he's dead. Guardian of Soleil. Resummon the skeleton we lost. Oh my god, that was only wave 146. Like 8 named guys around me. Okay, we're back to a full summoned party. Because Ohana means family. Alright. We're on the left boob mountain. Straggler down here to the right. Alright, 148. Holodros the Burning Bile, something the Vampiric, a bunch of Harbingers. Don't kill those all at once, guys. They'll pop on us. Something that... I'm rooted. Move, 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 move. Finish off the Plague Bearer. Finish off Frog. 4 bosses. Ooh, Commander Lucius. Run. The Arena Master of the Pit. I didn't even see who that was. He was big and spooky looking, though. Alright, my potion is on cooldown, so I don't even have time to see what's chasing me. I just gotta keep kiting until my potion's back up.
You're not taking this seriously.
I am taking it seriously, Mr. Arena Master. I promise you. Keep kiting, keep kiting, keep kiting, keep kiting, keep kiting. Yes! Lucius just died. I got rooted there for a second. I'm clicking the move key, but I ain't moving. I don't know who that mob was, but he's down. Sharzul, Mr. Flame Tornadoes. So that actually can hurt for future waves. The longer he's alive, the more Flame Tornadoes are on the map for the next wave. Which is 150, and it's gonna be bad all by itself. Need a second. Alright, as of this second, we're currently tied with my best attempt ever in this place. We got a skull to the right in our face, apparently, and one to the northwest. The unseen. We got one of the frickin' rogue guys. No, I don't want you. As if my opinion mattered. Xantaran, my man. I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna do it. I'm assuming that invisible guy's gonna be always chasing me, and we're just doing a non-stop kite. Oh, whoa! No potion, push. Did you guys see that? There's a third boss that was invisible. It's I forget his name. There's this guy that will teleport to wherever he wants, and then teleport you to him. Like that. Does Xantran have regeneration this time? His life is going back up. Yeah, I'm failing the timer. I don't care about the timer. Alright, my pets are shooting at something right behind me, so the rogue is on my tail. My legs! Ow, I got stunned. Blooded Reek. The longer we leave Xantran alone, the more ads he summons. Oh no! I got summoned again. Ah, my legs! No! We lost 2 skeletons. Resummon. I'm stuck on something. Teleported again. I'm stunned. Oh, the guy who's been teleporting me around is like at 10% life. That's good. Potion. Constipation noises. I've never heard this song get this far in the song. I really like it. Alright, I think the Unseen is the only one left. I could stop and let him hit me to break his invis and hit him harder in return, but I'm too scared to even try. I'm just gonna do this. God. Oh, dang it, I'm trying to... I saw him first. There. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. We've almost got this.
What a bloody display.
Yes! Ah, yes! Finally beat wave 150. I think that's the stun resist component on the helm was a huge contributor. Oh, we just got a Steam achievement too. Complete the Crucible on Challenger difficulty. It's weird that it says that because it goes to 170. I would guess that when the game first came out, it maxed out at 150, and that's why I just got that. But I can continue the Crucible. I can start on wave 150 in this difficulty in the future now. It's like I hit a save point. But our goal is still to reach 170, which we're now 2 bloody gauntlets away from. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna say there's a small temptation to collect reward, but I'm not gonna do it. 151. Till Doom, the Time Warped. I don't even remember you. Ancient Wraith. The Ugden bosses. Haven't seen you guys. Oh, Vines. Welcome to Japan. Oh, something's okay, it died quick. Something blinked like right into my face. Ancient Wraith caught by the ice turrets. Fine with that. There's a skull to the southeast. But there are a bunch of not quite bosses coming from every other direction. Alright, those 2 are gone. Oh, here's 2 more. Man, it's like instead of normal mobs, they just send masses of hero units. Fleshweaver Paraxis. Okay, so see, there's a bunch of stuff I'm still fighting that was summoned by the Fleshweaver. And the next wave started while I was still fighting that stuff. Resummon skeletons, I lost some there. Slathra the Plagued. A few stragglers down to the south or west. Three bosses at least coming at me? Oh no! No, please. I think it's over, guys. This guy and this guy both break your legs if they hit you, and they both have a charge. You saw how they both just like zipped up to me and I immediately got snared? And this guy is a nemesis boss that when he dies splits into two more guys, and both of those when they die split into two more nemesis bosses. He is 6 nemesis bosses super glued together. All 10 of my skeletons just died. One of my great fears right now is if I do manage to kill the Nemesis boss while it's split, the next wave will start. That's disabled in Crucible, he won't split. I pray you're right. That would be awesome. I've only ever fought him in the campaign, and it was awful. It was minutes and minutes of kiting. 7 skeletons down, resummon, resummon. Oh, come on! Potion, Blooded Reed, Turtle Shell. Freaking Chupacabra, whatever your name is. Skeletons. Oh, they're gonna give me a second to breathe? Alright, I'm just gonna stay over here. Oh my gosh, we kill him? Alright, resummon skeletons. Yo, I am so glad you were right, Toradorable. Nice name, by the way. As soon as I saw that guy, I was just like, I'm dead. Alright, one blooded rig at a time. I'm slowly healing all my minions back up. Alright, a lot of epic class mobs, but not Nemesis tier. Hello, Stria. Oh shoot, who's this? Oh, Janaxia. Okay, I can deal with her. Something snaring, okay. Resume kite rotation! Ow, potion, what was that? Oh, ether fire everywhere! Oh, there's another boss I just ran past. 3 bosses chasing me. Stone Basilisk, okay. He's not awful as long as you don't get hit with his poison spit. Bunch of Ugin bosses here. Larry the Hexer. Pakla the... Oh, got a whole bunch of hero... No! Balrogs! Unsubscribe. Do not want. My strategy with Balrogs is don't let them get within a half screen of me, because then they can't do their charge, break your leg, hit you 3 times combo. Target the monstrosity. Mega Kyle. Oh, here's the Balrog. He's back. Target him, target him, target him. Nice. The Balrogs aren't Nemesis bosses. They're not even epic bosses, but they are just so dang strong. They scare me just as much. You really should get some Crucible Blessings. They really help out. Ulo in particular gives some amazing support ability since it gives you a bunch of res and CC resist. Is that from talking to the dude? Or is that from like the thing where I constructed the ice towers? I may have overlooked that option. I can't, if it's talking to the guy, I can't do that again until the next 10th wave.
Are you getting close there, Daddy?
What?
Are you getting close?
I'm getting close. I'm on 159. Oh, we lost some skeletons. Resummon. It's from Terralia. They cost 12 tributes each. And you say there's one that reduces CC duration. That definitely sounds like what I need. I had to... Achievement unlocked climbing the ladder? I'll have... Hold on. Pause game. Shift tab. Earn a Crucible score of at least 5 million. Oh, hell yes! That's a new record for me. My old one was 3-something. Hell to the yes. Oh, progenitor of darkness. It's a good day. I didn't even realize we had the Screecher this wave. Usually that thing charges me and gets killed instantly. Oh boy. That's a Nemesis. Oh my god, my health. Xantarin from the northwest, Nemesis from the north. 2 Nemesis, 3 Nemesis. Galacros the Mountain and 3 Nemesis. Are you out of your freaking mind? Oh, snared my legs. I may have used my potion prematurely there. Oh, I'm a premature potion later. Look at this! My potion is like another few seconds. Oh my god. Oh. Dead as soon as I unpaused it. Oh man. Oh shoot. Alright, let's see what we got. I went from 1 to 160 out of 170. Blood of Cthulhu, that's awesome. We got an epic item. Nature's Call Regalia. +1 to the summon limit of Summon Briarthorn. And +2 to Hellhound. So it's like for a summoner that went Shaman Occultist. That's awesome. Might keep that for a future character. I'm gonna try again. There's that option to spend like 5 tributes and go back to the last checkpoint. I'm gonna do that. I used to only get 33% resistance to all crouch effects, especially with the added additional blessing of Ulo now also boosts resistances to all damage types by 25%. What?
You got inside the door so you didn't lose?
I did. I got to 160 and I died. Alright, take on again. Go back to the checkpoint.
Let's see if you still have 140. Oh man, I want you to stay at 160.
Damage up to 30.
Daddy, you got your treasure chest?
Might of Amatonk. Okay, hold on. I gotta look for these. Yeah, I did open the treasure chest, dude. Give me a sec to sort this stuff out, and I'm gonna look at those blessings. Because I've already got this game Where I'm on wave 140 and I've got the towers built up quite a bit. See, don't need that, don't need that. Alright. I like recipes, because that's like permanent progression. Faster you kill the safer you'll be. Empyrean's guidance is an additional 80%. 80? What? Is that, wait, is that like cumulative or multiplicative? It's like right now, it says that my health is plus some crazy percent. Alright, hold on.
And welcome to my crucible. I have seen.
Wait, where are the... What? Terralia? Oh, here we go. What are my options? Empyrean's guidance is 80% health. Might of Amatok does buff pet damage, and Blessing of Ulo is crowd control. Alright, let's try this out. So I've got 14.2k. Get Empyreans. 21k! Oh my god, how did I never see these? I just got an achievement. Alright. So Might of Amatok buffs the pets. Doesn't sign up boost opposite visibility at 30 plus 5%, reduces skill energy cost by 25%. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Alright, there goes a hell of a lot of tributes. Okay. Yeah, which I'm not. It's rare that I have to use an energy potion. Alright, with our newfound knowledge from Toradorable, let's see if we can get this done. And that is a lot of tributes to spend for one attempt, though. I can totally see people like spending hours farming tributes to then do like one real attempt. Since it's 36 or 48 for all the blessings, and then like the 25 or 30 or something for all the towers. You get 25 to 30 tributes if you complete 170. Like just for 160 to 170 is 25 to 30? Ah! Dude, if I could have run around with double hit points this whole time, I feel like I was playing on an even harder difficulty without realizing I was shackling myself. Harbinger. Deleted.
Impressive.
Overall, get 3 to 4 every 10 waves. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. That matches the crude math I was doing earlier. Whoa! Ilgor, my man. Guardian Abysmiel is back. Usually he blinks right in my face. I'm really surprised he's staying there, but not unhappy about it. Guardian of Soleil. If that isn't possible, you can do 100 to 150, 130 to 150 runs instead. Yeah, I was worried about tributes at the start of this. Oh, I'm rooted. I'm rooted, I'm rooted, I'm rooted, I'm rooted, I'm rooted, I'm rooted. I want to leave. I was really worried about tributes at the beginning of this run, so I started at wave 1 to farm up and slowly build up those ice turrets as I was going. Alright, resummon the skeleton that we just lost. Do you happen to know if the thing that gives me more health also gives pets more health, Toradorable? Since I'm completely new to the blessing system. Oh, here we go. I'm unsure. I never played Pet Bills. Gotcha. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. I could check their tooltips, if it updates on the tooltip, when I'm not getting snared. Kyle has 270,000 hit points right now. Yeah, I think it does. Because before, when I had like 10k health, he had 10 times my health. And now that I have 20k health, he has 10 times my health. I'm pretty sure they are receiving a benefit. That is neat. Oh, Musalaki. Oh, I'm rooted. No! And Xantran, Musalaki, and the Obsidian got potion. Wow, I just got shrunk down to half health, which was my old full health. I can't move, Turtle Shell. Dude, I think all 3 of these guys have a root type ability. I'm trying to get my Constitution heal to kick in. Oh, potion just came up. We'll just use that. Benjaha the Colossus. Both of these guys use projectile-based attacks, kind of like mortars. I'm just trying to move back and forth as often as I can. Before certain patch pets that receive any Crucible bonus buffs. Well, that would really stink for pet builds, wouldn't it? On the flip side, when I get mutators in here that are like, you know, minus to your damage, plus to your health, I'm like, great, that's a pure buff, because I don't think the mutators affect the pets. Let me see. Okay. We're at 150. Yeah, it was much easier getting to 150 with all those buffs, that's for sure. I was really kicking up the difficulty a whole nother notch without realizing it. Alright, let's go to my bank real quick and put some of this away. Purple. That's really cool. This is the coolest set I've found so far. Look, the 4-piece set bonus is +1 to the limit of how many summon hellhounds you can have. And it gives bonuses to Necro and Occultist skills. I would love to find more pieces of the set, but that's the only piece I've found so far. If you can't stand the 10 FPS, lower your lighting settings to low. I appreciate the tip. I will actually try that in just a second. Let's see. Video, lighting. Oh, it was on very high. Nice. Alright. I'll do it low for now. If I can't see something that I'm standing in bad stuff, I'll put it back up to at least medium.
My final challenges. The fiercest beasts. The vilest horrors.
The banner... Oh, the banner at these little things. Gotcha. I actually tried a few different banners, but at the time I kept finding I had to kite out and away from them, and I got hooked on the ice turrets for kiting. I do like the low lighting for the Flame Wreath. Flame Wreath at very high lighting was ridiculous. Oh boy, lots of acid. These guys do acid, they got a problem. Dude, because my Blood of Dreeg is a percentage heal, it's now healing me for me and the pets for tens of thousands. That's wild. Flesh Shaper. Lots of little things. Wendigo Wave. Oh, 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 ow, 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 move, 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 move. Bluggerag Basili's buff. Three. Ah! Oh, that still hurts even if I'm buffed. You still hurt, don't you? God. Oh, and a Balrog too. Okay, okay. I need to stop casting until I get some distance. My legs are messed up. I'm noticing the damage thing. He's dying a lot quicker. Thanks. I'll read whatever that was in just a second. Bloodlord. Oh, Bloodlord. You're so much weaker than those two guys I was terrified of. Okay. Idle Shark, thank you for the follow. 50 mukbucks for you. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Ten times worse than... Oh, you mean like spell effects? Yeah. The damage numbers for Flame Wreath on 10 skeletons is amazing. I have been tempted before to switch it out for a different rune just because of the, like, lag it can sometimes cause. But it's so good. Like, sometimes I'll do this, what I'm doing right now, order all my pets to stand in a pile so the 10 Flame Wreaths stack up, just like that. And put them right next to a boss, and it is insane damage. After like 5 seconds, usually the squishiest skeletons start dying or the boss dies. It's kind of like my all-in move. Ogden bosses. Playing a 4-player Crucible 2 pet builds, you get 4 frames per second. I believe that. Looking at what I'm seeing right now, I would 100% believe that. The most other people I've ever played with in this game was one other dude, and I was a summoner. And it was early game, so you know I had like a Hellhound and a Raven, and that's it. And he was like a warrior, so it was fine then, but we didn't get to the end game with those characters. $157. This definitely feels very different with it. Man, I did not realize I was like... I had ball and chains on myself, and I was trying to do this on just an even higher difficulty. Like, no blessing run, let's go! Like, I beat Aspirin up to 170 without blessings, and it took me a lot of attempts. That could say that I'm a bad player, or my build's bad, or maybe I should have just used blessings, I don't know. But it felt like a major achievement when I finally did it. 159. Alright, Ilgor. I was stunned there for a second. Oh, Balrog, run! Who's that? The Sentinel. He's not too bad. He's like a warrior that doesn't have charge. Just don't let him get close and it's okay. Here we go, 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 here we go. Oh, there's some kind of poison thing over here. Run past Ilgor. Run under his legs! Run from Progenitor! Alright, Progenitor's dead. Screecher. Woo! Blessing duration 25 minutes. Oh, they do? They're not permanent? Oh, I see that now. They're like half off. Dang, so you can't just spend like a whole Saturday using those things, can you? Well, I'm glad I never went AFK with the game unpaused or something. Okay, guys, we're on 160. There's 3 or 4 Nemesis bosses on the screen. This is the furthest we got earlier when I died. Four skeletons down. Potion. Blood of Dreeg. Come on, potion, come on, potion, come on, potion. If I say it faster, you come off cooldown faster. That's what I heard. Resummon skeletons, recast the bloodlust, kill the mountain. Mountain's dead. Reaper of the Lost is getting low. Potion. I think Reaper just died. A lot of skeletons. Is Xantaran in this wave? There's a lot of random stuff spawning. I think Xantaran is the skull that's in the middle of the room. Target Chupacabra, target Chupacabra. Yeah! Yep, Xantaran's here. Oh my man, it's almost a relief to see you. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah! Thank you, Toradorable, for the advice. Now that I know that those things have a time duration, I'm going to pause when I'm reading chat, not just look over. Hey, Bakamono, how's it going? Toradora informed me there's a guy you could talk to in here to get buffs that double your health and damage. I didn't realize I was playing this game with freaking weights on. Oh. The Discord mods, I did see that. Nice work. When 150 was max, people only used 2 blessing. Back then they could run 150 runs without ever running out of tributes. Xantaran is only a threat to melee builds, only against people who don't know how to avoid a shotgun. Yeah, like, I've even said it before, that it's not that he's a joke. He does damage. But as long as I keep my wall of minions between me and him, it's like having a meat shield. And he might kill 2 or 3 before he dies, and then nothing else happens. Yeah, exactly. Alright. What's up, dude?
How good
we just beat 160. We're almost there. Almost. Alright, starting 161.
I think I'm going to watch you for a bit.
You are welcome to... Oh my gosh, I almost got popped as soon as the wave started. Why? Who is that? There's a tiny nemesis guy hitting me in the shins. Who is that?
I think
can't get a target on him. He is definitely behind me. I saw that.
That's why.
Alright, I'm going to treat him the same way I treat the Iron Maiden and just do a clockwise run. I don't know who I'm fighting right now. Summon the 4 skeletons that just died. Okay, he's down. Well, he clocked me as soon as he spawned. Mr. Archmage Alexander. Alright, we've got a couple salads over here.
You can get... Wait, have you upgraded?
Dude, I have played this game for almost 400 hours, and talking to you, Toradorable, I feel like I'm a complete noob. I'm just like, teach me, senpai! I know nothing about this place, apparently. Flesh Hulks. Mad Queen, she's fine.
170? Daddy? Is it 170? Supposed to be it?
Yeah, 170 is the last level, buddy. That's what I'm trying to get to.
When the door opens?
Yes. When you die, the door opens, but there's not much treasure in there. Or when you beat wave 170, the door opens and there's a ton of treasure in there. You get 3+ hours in the game if you have 7 hours less than you. Aww, you say the sweetest things. And I know that when it comes to this game, I'm kind of a one-trick pony. Like, all of the characters I've ever made in this game were some variant on summoning. Some were shamans, some were occultists, some were necros, but summoning's my jam. That's pretty much the thing I've specialized in. So, if there's a boss that's super weak or super awesome against an archer or something, I have no flippin' clue. Alright. Target this guy.
You're stuck in the pocket.
Yeah, I had to move my guys around the corner. Wow, this guy's got a lot of hit points. Ow. Ow, 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 ow,
Are you going to heal?
wow, for the last two guys, that hurt. Not bloodlust. Tear Nox. Oh, oh, oh. Those aren't my meteors. 165. Oh, the Balrog! Burn him down. Oh, that's the Nemesis Balrog. Scheisse. I think that's shit in another language. No. Okay, this is the one that occasionally stops to do the wing beat, which gives me a second to get away. Oh, we just lost 4 bone bros. Potion.
If someone could help you, it'll be so easier. Right, Daddy?
Yes, it would.
Is Belbro dead?
Xantern again.
Is he dead, Daddy?
One of them died. I'm hitting Xantern now. Gosh, my damage is so much different with these blessings. Oh my gosh. Xantern used to take me like 2 minutes. It was a relaxing 2 minutes, but it was like 2 minutes. Oh shoot. Next wave started really fast. Sharzul, we're gonna have flame tornadoes up in here again.
66. You're at 66. Oh.
Potion! Oh my gosh. Turtle shell procced. Ah, my legs! Hold on, I want to see what you said. You hit 94 in 10 to 12 hours. How long does it take to max level in that game? Otherwise, it'll take significant long, especially your first character. Gotcha. Whenever I go through the game, like let's say I make a new character and I'm going through the first playthrough, I'm like a completionist. I am mapping out the entire map. I'm getting every
one of those dragons.
Yeah, I'm getting every single citizen I can get to join my town, that kind of thing.
The dragons.
But then on this elite, elite mode and ultimate mode, I'm usually more run for the goals.
One of the dragons was frozen.
Yeah, those were the Balrog things, but they weren't the named ones, so they died really fast. Oh shoot. Chargers. Anti-Mux. Potion.
Oh.
Wendigo in my face. Oh my gosh. It's like a whole horde of Galacros the Mountain. Alright, one behemoth down.
Daddy.
Have we whittled him down enough? Is this where we make our stand? Ah! Another Titan.
Full hell.
Thalnosh the Unraveler. Oh! He just summoned a Chaos pool beneath me. Back up, back up, back, 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 back. Naragon the Manhunter. Oh, shoot! What is this one? Fleshweaver Krieg. Ah! That's the final boss of the game! Oh no, run past him, run under his legs!
Is that the final boss in the game?
That's the final boss of the story mode. Alright, Bonemonger's dead.
Oh, he's right there.
Get the salad. Oh, there's ether pools over here. Resummon the 2 bone bros that we lost.
You're so close to
Anasteria, target Anasteria. Get the wizard out of here. Did I get her? I can't even see under all that.
Oh, 7.
Oh, Nemesis. Why did those... Oh, no. The Nemesis bosses from Wave 170 came out while I'm still fighting Wave 169. What the shite? No! No! We just lost 6 guys. Resummon. Kill this pack of wraiths if we can. Potion.
You're at wave 170. You're at 170, Daddy. But
I know, buddy, I know. I'm snared. Potion again.
That's all you can muster.
you lost.
I am probably about to die. That was really, really lame. I was still fighting 2 bosses from Wave 169, and the 4 Nemesis bosses from 170 came out. That was really, really lame. What did we get? Beacon of Lost... Okay. That's nice. We got another piece of the Lost Souls set that I'm wanting the whole thing of. Oh, it's a weapon. Let's get all this stuff. I'm gonna see if I start at the last checkpoint. Let's see where it puts me. What time is it? 4? Yeah, I could do that again. Because although I lost my blessings, I can get those again, and I still have my frost towers. Okay. Well, we got recipe for Agravix's Malik's mythical relic. Recipe for the mythical cow of Mogdrogan. +1 to all shaman skills. Where's the purple I got? Here it is. +2 to raise skeletons, 2 to summon Hellhound. 73% of damage of all pets, 27% of vitality resist, 9% offense. Part of the Shepherd of Lost Souls set. My current weapon gives all pets 2300 retaliation damage, which is neat. Other than that, it's less stats, other than for the Blight Fiend. It gives a lot of stats for the Blight Fiend.
What about that axe?
Huge silver. But I have 2 pieces of that set. Let's see, if I put on the shoulders, what would that do? 8% health, 7% speed. I would lose a lot of pet damage if I put this on right now. Okay, so let's just hang on to it for the moment. Let's put these right here. Skill Theoden 169. Yeah, any of the guys that transition. The thing is, it wasn't just him.
What
it was
about
him and
that-
another guy.
What about that red armor?
Yeah, Hobbit, it is.
What about that red armor?
I'll look at it and see. Sell that. Sell that, sell that.
Hmm?
39% no. Yeah, we're in the Crucible right now, Hobbit. It's kind of like a gauntlet. You just survive wave after wave after wave of bosses and stuff from the campaign mode. Earthquake, no, no. And no. Yeah, it's the only downside is like let's say you're leveling a character here compared to leveling a character in the normal game. You only get loot when you finish an attempt in the Crucible, which could take an hour or more. So, and also you would never get your devotion points in here. But it is basically every 10 waves, he asks you, do you want to cash out? And basically, when you cash out, you get to come in here and open treasure chests. Or you keep going until you die, and if you die, the door still opens, but there's less treasure chests. So like cashing out on wave
begin.
160 will give you more loot than dying on 165. Alright, so 15 tributes to go to the last checkpoint.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get the blessings and try that again. We're it's starting us on 150. Dang. So between going to the checkpoint and doing the blessings, I'm going to use like half of my remaining tributes on this attempt, but I've already got the ice towers built up inside this crucible, so.
But there's one more ice tower you can build.
Well, no, there's 1, 2, 3, and I could click on those to upgrade them, but I don't need to do that right now. 170 is the max wave, and there's 3 difficulties. So I've beaten the Crucible on Aspirant mode, and this is Challenger. When you get beat wave 100, it unlocks the next difficulty, which is Gladiator. I've already unlocked it, but I wanted to beat Challenger, which is 170. I just died on wave 170, which has 4 of the hardest bosses from the story campaign hitting you at the same time. But I had you sort of say it's a bug or an unfortunate game mechanic, and I had the boss of wave 169 still on the field when 170 came out. Hey, let's not do that. You can hang out and watch, but don't just sit here making baby noises.
I'm not saying.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try again. Off my arm. Oh, let's get the buffs. Okay. What are my options? Blessing of Ulo. Done. Empyrean's Guidance. Hit points nearly doubled. Might of Amatok. Damage. Go time. Down to 34 tributes.
Wait, are those for your monsters?
Is this game based on the single player or multi? Think of it like Diablo. You could play it either way. If you like the story, you know, you wouldn't want to play it with a friend that wants to not see the story, you know, that's skipping the cutscenes and the conversations, but I really like the whole story mode aspect of it. It has a decent tale to it. Okay, that's fine.
I'll see you later.
Alright, see you later. Checkpoints always send you back 20 waves rounded up. If you died at 169, your checkpoint would have been... Thank you! I had not figured out the system for that. Oh, I'm getting boxed in. No. Okay. Tora, since you are super wise at this game, do you happen to know if upgrading the ice towers increases their chance to freeze? Or is it only the damage? Game is single player focused, and initially it wasn't even supposed to have multiplayer. Didn't know that. Okay, the choke point in the middle's got a big mass of stuff in it. Oh, an ether cloud? I've never even seen those in the Crucible before. I hate those things. Ether clouds are... you can't target them. They just float around, slowly chase you, and do lots and lots of damage if they get on top of you. Oh, shoot. This is not freaking good. We had leg breakers coming at me from both directions. Resummon the skeleton, lost, bloodlust the remainder, kill that guy. Alright, target Thelonous. Illustry of the Mind Thief. Ah, I'm frozen! Oh, did she just get full healed by someone? Or herself? Okay, she's dead now. Doesn't matter. Dragar Keeper Burwitch. Who's this? Stone Basilisk. Okay. Bunch of ethereals. Can you reroll your points, or have you recreate every character every time? Sort of. Horizon, there are... I can't show you right now. There's these talent trees right here. and there's the devotion points here. Both of those are super, super cheap to respec. The only things that you can't respec easily are your attribute points. Think like strength and stamina, that kind of thing. You get like 1 or 2 potions per playthrough or something to move those around. I know for sure its attack speed is faster than has a longer radius. Okay. I think right this second I've got 1 tier 3 ice tower and 2 tier 2 ice towers. $158. Well, it's weird playing without the music now. Music only happens when you got a big boss coming, and I guess there's none in this wave. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. One Shout Live, thank you for the follow, my new friend. Hope you're enjoying your stay. 50 mug-bucks for you. And this has honestly been a great stream. I've been meeting a lot of new people today. My usual stream time is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like every single night. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I do extra streams when I have time, like this one. So I'm really glad I was able to get the stream in because I got to meet a lot of people today. Oh man, what are we on? 159. Okay. Ow. Something staggered me for a second. My healing rain or healing wind or whatever it's called just procced. Alright guys, target Ilgor. We don't need him when we go into the next one. Got stunned again. Oh no, we failed to do it. We've got Ilgor in the next wave. Potion. Oh, so many minions just died. Blast it all. Alright. All my resummon buttons are on cooldown and we still don't have everyone back out. Galacros is really scary. You see that? He has a charge on like a 3-second cooldown. It's really, really rough. Ow. He clipped me with that one. Potion. All healing moves are currently on cooldown. Alright, I think we just killed that guy. Target the crystal shard, get that out of my path. Bloodlust, resummon the skeletons. Blooded Reek. What am I missing? Is there an invisible guy here? I just saw him in the middle. There he is. Yep, it's the unseen. Potion. God, this guy is so awful. This guy and the Iron Maiden are just the antithesis of me. And I'm not even sure if I'm using that word correctly. Alright. Pause so the blessings don't run out. No, should say you can reset your master choice. Alright, starting 161 while the blessings are still up. But yeah, every night at 9 p.m. and I always do RPGs. Right now, let's see, I've done Divinity Original Sin 2 all the way through twice. And Subnautica and Ori in the Blind Forest. Currently doing WoW some nights, Borderlands 2 once a week with some friends. That's tonight. It's on Sundays. Ow. And a lot of Grim Dawn. Oh shoot! All healing abilities are currently on cooldown. Just run, just run, just run, just run, just run, just run, just run. Blooded Reek. Okay. Can take a small breath. What is hitting me? I'm not even sure what rocked me there. Resummon the skeletons that we lost. Alexander. Oh, that guy again. The same guy who last time I was like, what's hitting me? He's an archbishop. He's like a battle cleric from Dungeons and Dragons. He's like, I'm a cleric, and just runs up and breaks my skull with a mace. Oh, he must have died. The next wave is here. We just lost 3 skeletons. Resummon. Flesh Hulks. The Mad Queen. Let's target the Mad Queen, guys. Acid. Let's move out of the acid. Oh, she got stuck in the pocket. Oh, here she comes. Hellhound is almost dead. Let's resummon him. We got a straggler. Where is he? There we go. Draven Cole. I don't remember you, so you're probably a tank and spank. Let's run back to the right. Run back to the right. There's 3 skulls over there. Alright, none of them are nemesis. They're all just elites, it looks like. Alright, got 2 of them. What's that last one? He's got some kind of shield of crystals around him. Don't know the exact mechanic behind that. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 164. Ternox. Not too bad after fighting the Unseen. Alexteria. Where'd you go, girl? You're riding up out somewhere. There you are. 165. Bargle the Moldering Mound from the northwest. The others have not run out of their hidey holes yet. That is fine with me. You guys just stay there for a second and wait your dang turns. Oh, here we go. Archmage Alexander again. No! I don't want another one that wants to rush me. He's almost gone. Ow! Potion! Oh my gosh. My legs. Blood of Dreeg, resummon the skeleton we just lost. Where... Benjahar. He roots me. This is the guy, he roots you, and then he either fires a conal or a mortar at you. Alright, I'm rooted. There's the cone. I'm rooted again. 166, Commander Lucius, who is a moderate challenge. Alright, Lucius is dead. Who else we got here? The High Executioner. He goes invisible and reappears, but he's not nearly... He has like 1/10 of the health of the Unseen and the Iron Maiden, so he's not nearly as annoying as they are. They feel like they have no weaknesses. This guy, say he's squishy compared to them. Sharzul, so we're taking Flame Tornadoes into the next wave. Oh, we got some stragglers. You know, before I found out about the blessings, I loved getting the stragglers, and I would just let them sit in a corner while I would let my skills cool down. But now that I know the blessings have a limited duration... Oh, shoot. Should we have... Oh, that's not the Nemesis guy. I thought that was. When I see those Yetis with the star on their head, I'm getting PTSD. $167. Why did that guy explode? Ah, right, what? Why did 3 Balrogs appear on my head? Oh my gosh, Oh, normal mobs would charge. Blood of Drake, tentacles everywhere. Welcome to Japan. How long are you streaming today? Probably till dinner time, maybe another hour or two. My goal is to hit 170 in here. If I do that on this attempt, might be taking a break or stick my toe in Gladiator after that. I don't know. And then I'll still do the 9 p.m. stream. It's kind of become a weekend after lunch until dinner time thing if nothing else is on my plate. If all my chores are done. 169. Bonemonger. Where's the guy that messed me up last time? Where is he? Fleshweaver Krieg. Was it you? No, there he is. It's the huge guy. Theoden Marcel. Alright, come on. Pets, target Theoden. Okay, Theoden is transitioning to phase 2. But I think he has 3 phases? Oh my god, there's so many meteors raining down. Target Theoden. Target Theoden. Target Theoden. I think they're cleaving the other lady that I don't want dead. Ah, shite! Resummon the skeletons that just died. Reaper the Lost is going to be charging me until he is dead. Oh no! I got death gripped. We got a World of Warcraft Death Knight in here. Potion. I'm getting interrupted in so many times. Oh, man. Dude, it's just stun, 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 root as I'm running away over and over and over. 2 in Crucible, that was Valdoran. Yeah. So I've gotten 2 170 twice now. How long did that? That took like 20 minutes since the checkpoint to get there. Did we not get... Oh, there's a purple. I was like, did we not get any purples that time? Colossus Grasp. Mastery of shield combat has hold you into a lethal unstoppable weapon. This is like a soldier thing. Theoden has 2 phases and campaign is 3. Oh, okay. No, I can't complain about him much. I had him almost dead. We went into the wave 170 and I killed Theoden like right then. It's just everything else. Sanguinus. Like, we had 2 mobs that charged, 2 that crippled, 1 that freezes, and I didn't even see who the 4th Nemesis boss was. Alright, let me clear this stuff out. Dawn Shield. I don't care about Dawn Shield. Dude, I'm not even joking. My heart rate was going up on that wave. I'm such a dork. It's just like, stress. No. No, no. No, no, no. Mythical Flamekeeper's Jacket. It amazes me that I'm still finding recipes I don't have. Like, there's so many recipes in this game. Oh. Oh, we picked up 2 purples. Oh, no, wait, that's the one that I did see. Never mind. Getting confused. Into the bank. Alright, so if I... 30 tributes to go to the last checkpoint. That puts me at 26. I don't think I have enough tributes to go back to the checkpoint and also get the buffs. Oh, don't pick on me, Tora. I'm doing my best. Alright, we'll just try it. I got time for one more. And then I'll have to do some tribute farming. I mean, additionally, I still don't have any, like, end game armor. I've got 2 pieces of an end game set that would apply to me. So my gear could be better. Like, I'm level 100, these pants are 82, weapons 82, so on and so on, so.
Yeah.
Alright, we definitely want the health, and we want the damage. I'm not going to get reduced CC, though I might not live to regret it. And I'll just do what I can. Last attempt. Salads out of the middle of the room. Completely messes up your tribute balance and you have to farm tribute to attempt again. Yeah. Titanius steel skin. I'll probably, because I haven't even touched Gladiator at all, I'll probably go into Gladiator 1, not use any blessings, not use any towers, and, you know, farm while I build up the checkpoints in Gladiator. 2 for 1. Resummon the skeleton I just lost. Are there any classes that you know of, Tora, that just stand and tank 4 Nemesis bosses? Or does pretty much everyone have to kite? Did I put this on medium or low earlier? I put it on low. Let's turn down particles as well and see what happens. There are a few builds that can do that. Okay. Soldier something, I'm guessing. Whoa! Oh, Nemesis boy, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a day. That's the quickest I've ever killed him before. Whoa, just took a lot of damage. Potion. Phase 2 Allustria. Oh, ouch. I failed to dodge that because I was looking at something else. Ow! Potion! Oh my. Okay. No! No, 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 no. If I say it faster, it helps. I'm rooted. I'm rooted. Okay. Those weren't even really bosses, that was just a horde of troublesome units. Hey, buddy.
I died.
Yeah, I died on 170, so I'm at 158. This is my last try. And then we'll do dinner after that.
Do you think I have been accidents?
Come say it in my ear, I couldn't hear you.
Have I been worried about accidents and you can tell me?
Oh, well, I need to ask Mom. I don't know if you have. Oh, we just lost a whole bunch of pets. Resummons.
I'll watch you for a bit.
Okay, you're welcome to do so. too, buddy. Alright, I've got an archer boss here. Ah, right in my face. Oh, we got 3 chargers. We just lost 7 skeletons. Potion. I have no more healing abilities for a while.
Blood.
All I know is pain. Oh, man.
You died. I knew you could die.
Don't be mean. You're my kid. I knew you'd die.
But I already knew.
Oh, man. Even with the double health blessing, without the CC reduction blessing,
Ooh.
they just charge.
Where's the blood chest Daddy?
They're just. I'm surprised I got 2 epics, considering I only lived 9 waves. Not complaining, but I am surprised. Mythical Greaves of Ill Omen. Interesting. Mythical Bone Weave Leggings. Wendigo Toad. Oh, this is like for a shaman occultist that just fires spells and it's not summons.
Can I look at your Lego books?
Yeah, go ahead. Alright, well that was my worst attempt of the day, but before today, the highest I'd gotten was 149 Challenger. I got to 170 today and gained newfound knowledge, courtesy of our new friend. So I'm just going to clear up my bag and then go into gladiator mode and farm up tribs and try to get to the 50 and 100 checkpoints. Because I've not touched that mode at all yet. Mogdrogan Surcoat. Shaman, Mythical Bone Weave. No, no. Pets. That's gonna go in the bank. We don't need that, and don't need that. Okay. Try to go to the bank. Good to farm legendary stuff like Dark Wind Set, Fear Catalyst, in the low-car zone. The low-car zone. Now, remind me where that was. I have cleared the game on Ultimate. I just don't remember where low-car was. Otherwise, I'll Google that later. Oh wow, I had 19 bloods on my person? Secret quest? What? I'm gonna have to Google it. Jeez. No more. Alright. Let's do main menu. Good luck doing it without a guide. Okay, I'm gonna open that link and then just minimize it, and I will take a look at that later, see what that entails. Well, my new top score is very, very different now. It was 372 before today. Actually, I think it might have been this one before today. I think both of these might have been today. Alright. Gladiator! Stick my toe in here for a while. Low car drop legendary stuff level 1. Okay. It's like the secret cow level?
Dude, what?
0. And second summon skeletons. Set everybody to aggressive. In the zone before Lokar, you have multi-boss who drop Dark One Set. Which I'm not familiar with, so I'll have to look that up too. We got the Cleavage Mountains map again. Alright. Raven one-shot those guys. I'm not sure. Horizon 29, thank you for the follow, my new friend. Glad you're enjoying yourself here, truly. 50 muck bucks for you. Dark ones. That Greek settle start with their name. Alright, hold on. Let me pause this for a split second. Look at this. Let's see.
Is this Jogo Fett? Is this Jogo Fett or Walbo Fett?
Anointed time of need, offer the bear. Recharge, right? So massive damage boost. So nothing for me. The Dark One set doesn't seem to do anything for me as a pet user, just at a glance of the set bonus.
Daddy, is this
do you have any other builds? I personally have only played summoners in this game. Shaman Occultist, Occultist Necro, stuff like that. So this is my highest character. Before this character, my highest character got to 80, and that was when like 85 was the max level or something like that. So this is the highest I've ever gone.
Daddy, is this Walbo Fett or Jogo Fett?
Where? This is Django Fett.
Jogo Fett?
My 6-year-old is asking which Star Wars person that clone was. Wave 8 of Gladiator. I'm very drawn to them, Coffin. I mean, if you look at my icon on Twitch, it's like a guy with like Puppet Master sticks. Like any game that has a pet build, that's the first one I try usually. In Path of Exile, I'm zombies, raging spirits, and specters. In Divinity Original Sin 2, I'm summoning incarnates and totems. In Borderlands, I'm playing the Necromancer or the Soldier to throw a turret. In WoW, I was a warlock for many years until my clan really needed a tank, and then I have been like a tank death knight for the past 10 years, and I'm playing that in Battle for Azeroth, which comes out in a little less than a month. So if you need a tank and you play WoW, you look me up. And thank you for the follow, my new friend.
Did Jango Fett's son died?
Yes, in the movies he did die. The exact opposite of me. I don't know if I pebble sweat, I'll do 2 Necros fun, only do 2 Enigma. And that's fine. Different people like different builds. I don't mind playing dot. Honestly, and this is gonna sound weird, but this is me putting how I feel in the best words I can. A class that's just like, here's damage, you've taken damage, and it's just extremely straightforward. Like a guy with a gun, a guy stabbing, a guy throwing a fireball. It bores me. Oops, I think I hit the mic. You guys may have heard an earthquake there, I apologize. That just straightforwardness really bores me. But if it's like by proxy, like I summon a totem over there and the totem's shooting you, I throw a turret, I summon a drone, you know, I summon a skeleton, and then it's doing the damage, or even just a dot. Like if you do 100 damage and I do 100 damage over 2 seconds, I find it more interesting. So I'm often doing that.
Daddy, what is this shit?
Bakemono, I got to wave 170, the final wave of the Challenger difficulty, twice, and died on it 2 times. And I'm out of tribute, so I can't do another attempt right now. So I've just stepped into the 3rd difficulty, and I'm both farming tributes and just kind of experiencing this for the very first time. So I have made progress, but I didn't complete my end-all be-all objective.
Daddy, what is this shit?
Hold on, buddy. Yeah, I keep pausing this. I don't want to keep doing that. What's your favorite pet build here? Of the ones I've tried... So before Necromancer came out with Ashes of Malmuth, I had been my favorite was Occultist Shaman. And then, like, Occultist, not so... I mean, the pet's fine. The Hellhound's okay, but I love Blood of Dreeg. The ability to heal you and your pets. when Necro came out, I really like Occultist Necro. I haven't tried Shaman Necro, but I feel like you'd be really hurting in the healing department. That's just a feeling. I haven't tried it. Yes.
Do you know what's this shit?
It says it underneath it. You can go ask Mommy to read it for you if you can't read that. He's got a Lego catalog, and he's asking me to read the description under every Lego that looks nice. Oh, yeah, he said ship. He's talking about Star Wars ships. I just realized what you guys thought was going on. No, he's asking me about ships. He's not saying, what's this? He's looking at Star Wars Lego ships. Sarlap the Electrified. Let's see if we can get to wave 50 and get the first gladiator checkpoint. You're the only one. No, dude, I would be, we'd be having some words over here. I've been avoiding having my 6-year-old learn those up to this point. I just reactivated WoW on Monday because I'm very excited for Battle for Azeroth, and kind of to get the dust off, I've been tanking Mythic Pluses for people on my Blood Death Knight. Back in the day, Cataclysm, I was like, I was tanking server first. Like I'm capable of that when I'm at my best. So I'm trying to get my gear to catch up to my button pressing. But the gear won't matter once August 14th rolls around, because then, you know, everyone's going to be getting new gear in the X-Pack. But yeah, I'm basically just getting the dust off, having fun with that. I like RPGs. Yes. In Warlords of Draenor, they changed it to where, like, in PvE, tanks do real damage. Now, you're not gonna... For a long time, they didn't like that, because in PvP... if you were a tank and you were hard to kill and you did DPS damage, it was ridiculous. So what they did is they took away, like, a protection warrior could stun you 100 times, like the guys in this game. They took away a lot of the CC that tanks had, but they gave us normal damage. So in PvP, you can easily outrun and stay away from a tank and just kite them to death. But in PvE, yeah, I'm up there on the damage meters while tanking. And since I'm a blood DK, I'm up there on the heal meters too. And it's a blast. But yeah, the one exception to my love for pet builds is in WoW, because due to a series of events, I ended up main tanking for my guild. And just stuck with it. I've been doing it for like 10 years. And that character has like 80 exalted reputations, and I feel like I could not play any other character. I'm just too invested in that one at this point. Yeah, it's nice for us. Like, we're actually competing on the damage meters. You know, like, I'm... As a Blood Death Knight, I'm very strong at AoE damage. Like, any pulls with AoE, I sometimes find myself top on DPS. My weakness is single target damage. I'm fair, but a rogue of equal skill or gear could very easily top me on that, which is fine. How many skills does a character approximately use to tank, for example? In a standard fight, like my normal rotation, 4 or 5, and then I've got like 4 or 5 different emergency moves for different circumstances, and then a lot of utility spells like Walk on Water, Taunt, yeah, Death Grip, and just utility stuff. That doesn't. But in my rotation for like beating on a mob, 4 or 5, and that's not counting emergency buttons. But yeah, I'll be. I'll say it again because you just popped on the channel a while ago. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single night is my normal stream time. Saturday and Sunday when I have free time, like today, I'm here because I just flat out love doing this. And right now it's usually WoW or Grim Dawn, and once a week at Borderlands 2, which is what I'm doing tonight. barring anything unforeseen. Before, the first game I streamed was Divinity Original Sin 2, and we played through almost the whole thing twice. Wave 30. Dude, the pets are actually dying now. This is, without the blessings, this gladiator thing is noticeable. On, like, August 31st, I think, Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition comes out. So when I have a lull in WoW, I will be playing that. That's L-U-L-L, lull. They took out a lot of the fluff skills. They simplified it a little bit, which I think is fine. Also, talents, like, if you last played WoW in the Burning Crusade, you had a massive talent tree and like 51 talents to assign. Now it's like every 15 levels, you make one major talent decision. Like, there's 3 big skills, you pick one of them. So a max level character has like 7 different talent choices, and each choice is a choice of 3 things to choose from. How do you like action RPGs versus WoW? I like them both. I enjoy both in different ways. I mean, it's like saying, do you enjoy food or sex? I enjoy both, depending on when you ask me. I mean, they hit different spots. There goes my rated G rating for the stream. Damn. I was trying to control myself. I mean, I've never streamed it, but I even occasionally enjoy building games. They Are Billions, StarCraft, stuff like that. But anything where there's growth, really, you're almost never going to see me play a game where there's no growth at all, like a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Counter-Strike, where the only difference from game round to round is you getting better. I mean, this is a slam against myself, but I hate that. I'd rather my stats get better. And maybe I get better, maybe I don't, but I don't want to have to rely on the fact that my reflexes were 0.1 seconds faster than they were a month ago. We're on 36. My current small goal is to get to wave 50. And, oh, I just got stunned again. Balakanatu, the Blood Fiend. Time to start playing idle, incremental games. I also play, I'm never going to stream them, but I also play Clash of Clans very heavily on an iPad. Very into that and a couple of other similar games where you, like, build up a city type thing. But anything with growth. Can someone play solo on WoW? Yeah, you can. And think of it this way. WoW's been out over 10 years. If you get into WoW, if you enjoy it, there's like 5 or 8 expansions worth of content sitting there for you to enjoy. No, you do not have to raid or even do 5-man groups to enjoy it. But if you get, I think you can download WoW. If you make an account, you can download WoW and play for free up to level 20 to see if you like it. So if you're interested at all, I would encourage you to go through that process so you don't have to buy the game or pay the monthly fee. And if you like it, there is just hundreds and hundreds of hours of stuff there for you to do if you find that that's your jam. And if not, you tested it for free, so there you go. But I'll say it, like, as someone who's experienced PvP, 5-man dungeons, 10 and 25-man raids, my favorite thing in WoW is probably 5-man mythics and 10-man raids. I like the teamwork stuff, but not with like a 25 people, 40 people. Like, I feel like with 25 people, I inevitably have like 15 people there I know and trust, and 10 people that we brought just to fill up the numbers because we were required to do so. I think, can you defeat bosses of previous expansions? Yes. It is a very common thing. Like, let's say, oh, wave 40. Kael'thas is a boss of the first expansion, and he drops a mount that looks like a phoenix, like a flaming bird. And after the next expansion came out, it was very common for people to go back and solo Kael'thas for a shot at the Phoenix Mount. While it's current content, no, you cannot solo raid bosses. When the next expansion's out, you can go solo the raid bosses of previous expansions, yes. So it's very common that people might be like, farming mounts, and they'll just go and kill all the bosses of previous expansions that they never got the mount from, that they want to get the mount from. I actually did that a little bit today. Also, that's a good way to get a lot of gold, too, because those bosses were designed for 25 people. So you kill them, they drop like 7 old epic items that are outdated by the time you kill it, but you just sell them all to a vendor, you get a ton of gold for every boss.
Daddy.
Hold on, friends, what? Okay, yep, I see it. Bargool, wow, now that I'm back to not using the blessing and I turned it up to gladiator, it's like I went up 2 steps. The amount of health on these things is no joke. Ow. Acid mortar. Ooh! Whoa, he did like a shockwave thing that dropped me down to like 20% health of his last move. Summon skeleton, we lost one. Just lost another one, darn it. Have WoW graphics improved over the years? WoW, if you turn the graphics down, it is one of the most computer-friendly games I know of. Like, it can run on a potato, as long as you turn everything to low. And run quite well, like, very smooth. The graphics, yeah, I forget which expansion it was, but they redid the models for all of the original races. Was it Cataclysm? If anyone knows, correct me. They redid all the original race models. And also, up until Cataclysm, every expansion simply added like a new landmass with new content. But Cataclysm actually caused a cataclysm, like a catastrophic event to happen, which shattered, boiled seas, like some water pool bodies evaporated, some areas got flooded, some areas became like volcanic, and every zone that was in the vanilla game got redone. So that was awesome. So there is no content that has like been made 10 years ago and been completely untouched. More than that. So here's the thing. Like, an expansion comes out, there's like enough content to level you up for like 10 more levels, there's a bunch of 5-man dungeons, and there's 1 raid. So the final boss of that raid is so-and-so. Then there will be a patch a couple of months later that introduces a new raid, and then that's the new final boss. Then that will happen 3 or 4 times per expansion. So there will be like 3 or 4 raids in an X pack that each ends with a very important to the story boss. And then after the last raid's last boss, a few months go by, or a year sometimes, and then the next expansion comes out. A lot of bugs in this wave. We're at 47 of our goal to hit 50. Ooh, Blood of Dreeg wore off, so my acid resistance plummeted. I hate when that happens. The plant totem things spawn in the rooms, and I have to send stuff into the rooms. And when you cross those electric barriers, you take damage every second. So I have to send my guys into those rooms to kill those totem-type creatures, because they don't come out of there. So you mentioned 5 people dungeons of raids. Raids can be done in 10. Yes. Actually, in Legion, the current... Did they do it in Warlord's Trainer? I don't know. Right now, they have a system that is one of their best systems ever. So Mythic rating is the top tier rating. That's 20 people. No more, no less. You go in with exactly 20. That stuff will kill friendships. That's the kind of thing where it's like 20 people working in perfect unison, synchronized swimming, one person makes a mistake, everybody dies. That's the kind of thing that people compete over being like first in the world to do. Below that is heroic, below that is normal, below that is looking for raid. Looking for raid has the simplest mechanics. You can literally just queue for it, it matches you up with random people, and most of the bosses you can kill without really knowing what's going on. Just the obvious stuff, don't stand and fire, that kind of thing. Oh, we're on wave 50 here. The normal raid is... The normal and heroic raid, and this is what I was complimenting them about, are called flex raids now. So you can go in with anywhere between 10 and 25 people, and the damage and health of the bosses will scale to the amount of people you have with you. Nice, I just got a checkpoint on wave 50. So if you've got 11 people, and a 12th person logs on that's a friend of yours, they can join the raid, and it will simply scale. And it's fine, But we're in Mythic, if you've got 20 people and a 21st person logs on, that's when you got to kick, either they don't get to join or you kick someone out of the raid. That's how I say you kill friendships. But on the flip side, if you have exactly 20 people, inevitably there's going to be nights where someone can't make it to raid, and then you can't go because you got 90 people sitting there. So Mythic guilds usually have a bench of like extra people. And there's always people sitting and waiting outside, paying for the game to not play the game. So, as I was like, I love normal and heroic. I love the flex raids, and I love the 5-man mythics. Mythics is a pretty new system in WoW. It's like a 5-man dungeon. But then, if you do it within a certain time limit, you can do it again, and all the mobs and bosses get like 10% more health and damage. There's no roof. So like last night, I did a Mythic plus 12 Arcway, where the bosses had like 120% more health and damage. And the loot does the same thing. The loot gets like 10% better. So it's a game mode that has no ceiling. But if you beat the dungeon at all, whether you fail the timer or not, you get the loot. If you beat the dungeon and you also beat the timer, then you get a key to the next step up. Yeah, what I just described is a Mythic 5-man. It's simply higher difficulty 5-man content. It's great if you've got a close-knit group of friends, or you find a group of people, you're like, hey, we're really good together, we could do Mythics. And just keep doing that a couple times a week, and it's really fun. This guy's stuck. Look, he keeps trying to run out and getting stuck on the skeletons. But yeah, at the moment, probably like Monday through Saturday at 9 p.m., I'm streaming WoW and trying to build some friendships, get to know some people if you want to watch. Or if you really want to see it pronto, all my streams are recorded on the YouTube channel, which there's a link below the... further down on the Twitch page. So you can see when we did the Mythics last night. So at this point, I got about an hour till dinner. I've gotten the level 50 checkpoint. It's kind of a see how far I can go on Gladiator, because I'm already this far while I farm tributes. Can 5-man Mythic loots be compared to Mythic Raids ones? Okay. A Mythic raid bosses requires 20 people working in perfect unison. Like, typically, like, even the top guilds in the world, when a new expansion comes out, they'll do the raid on normal, equip that loot, then do the raid on heroic, then equip that loot, then attempt the raid on mythic. So no, a mythic raid, like, its item level might be the same as, like, a mythic 5-man dungeon on the 20th level or something, okay? But a mythic raid, there's only one difficulty. The mythic 5-mans keep going up and up and up and up and up. But to make a very, very broad generalization, it might be like a mythic... the mythic 20-man raid has loot equal to like the mythic plus 15 or 20 dungeon. Had a close call there for a second. Alright, we're on wave 58 of Gladiator now. A lot of Chthonians and bugs in this wave. Troglodyte. It's easy to get the final gear when the new expansion comes. I mean, it's like, okay, so the next expansion, I think they're raising the maximum level from 110 to 120. So let's say you're playing your character that you already had at max level. You're questing, you're killing monsters, you're doing like missions out in the world, and you're leveling up to the new level. And as you're leveling, monsters drop item upgrades, or quest rewards give you item upgrades, and you're constantly equipping new loot as you're leveling. Then you get to the new max level. Then you start doing like 5-man dungeons, and you're occasionally getting item upgrades in there. And then after that, you might do 5-man mythics.
Really?
And after that, you might queue for raids. But what I just described, like, just like this game, there's a lot of inventory slots. So you might do a 5-man dungeon and get new gloves and be like, yes! And you might need to do a dozen more dungeons before you get dungeon level gear on all your equipment slots. I hope that makes sense. 160. Let's begin. So it takes time. Additionally, if you like player versus player, there's different sets of gear you can get just by PvPing. And they give bonuses and they give unique skills that help you in PvP that don't help you much in PvE. Yeah, that would be a general... Yeah, you could say that. To use Grim Dawn terms, you'll find a blue item rarely outside of a dungeon, but every boss in a dungeon will drop 1 blue for someone in the party. There are some generalizations of what I just said, but that gives you an idea. Potion? Oh my gosh. Alana's almost popped me. Yeah, and then you might find like a rare quest or something every once or twice a week that will give a purple item. And then raid bosses will always drop purples, and you figure out who in your raid gets them. Well, Lord Thalanis again. It's rare that we see the same boss 2 waves in a row. Ow. Ow. What is he hitting me with? I think it might have been a Doom Bolt. Is this stuff not curseable? Monsters are nearly impervious to magical attacks. Oh. I was like, why aren't I seeing my curse hit this stuff? Okay. Vengeful, 200 piercing retaliation. Sharzul's back. Gallus the Deep Dweller. Clearly a Gollum reference. Hey, you gonna watch some more?
No.
No?
I'm just...
You're here to not watch?
I just want to tell you something. Is there any Star Wars movies?
Are there any Star Wars movies? Yeah, I think they made a few. 1 or 2, at least.
Well, I wanted to know if there's any Lego ones.
Any Lego? You know there are. You watched one. Remember the pod racing and all that jazz? Oh my gosh, this guy almost killed me. You watched the Lego Star Wars movie that had the pod racing. And then Anakin got on the ship and he blew up the other ship.
Wait.
Ow. Potion.
No, didn't it?
I watched it with you, dude. You may not remember it, but we watched that.
I know, I watched the first one that was human, but not Lego.
You watched the one with humans, but not the one with Lego. Dude, we watched the Lego one, and then later we watched the human one, and I said, what did you think, now that you've seen the real Star Wars? And you said, these are just a bunch of people pretending to be Lego Star Wars. You thought they were cosplaying as Lego people. This is being a parent of a 6-year-old stream. This is what you deal with. Wave 67. This is rough with these guys. Oh, with them being immune to my debuffs, my curses.
What 70 would be so easier, right, Daddy?
I don't know if 170 is easier than 67, buddy. I think the biggest treat is him not seeing the recent ones, Bakemono. As the story just keeps repeating. I'm not a hardcore Star Wars fan. I've seen all the movies once each. I might have seen the old ones a second time at some point in my life. But how many Death Stars are they gonna blow up? Come on. That's Mukluk's stance on the matter. How many times is the apprentice of the Dark Lord gonna betray the Dark Lord? And then the Death Star gets destroyed. Over and over.
But I don't know why.
Oh, ow! Is that Galacross the Mountain? Ah, that charge! Did you guys see that? Yo! Yeah, that is Galacross the Mountain.
It can go super fast.
Yep, and he can Tokyo drift around corners, too.
I think he's going to step up there.
No, Tokyo drift!
He can go.
You are such a cheat. Ah. Such a cheat.
Did you kill him, Daddy?
Yeah, I killed that giant rock monster.
He could go super fast and then 5 punch you.
Yeah, he did like to go super fast and punch me. I can't move, I can't move, I can't move!
Daddy, can I look at this?
If you put up the old books you were looking at, you can get a new one down. This is the Library of Mukluk. You must treat with respect. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Getting distracted. Wave 70. Are your previous expansion items the new expansion really still trash compared to the new ones? Think of it like item level. Like, you might have a level 100 weapon, and then as you start leveling in the new content, you start finding level 101 weapons, then level 102 weapons. So they're not garbage, but they do get replaced over time. 42 tributes. Stonewar Trolls. But is that gap big? The gap between... Okay, so like if you finish one expansion and your gear's all level 100, and then you get all the level... You level up to 110 and get all the 110 gear, yes, 100 to 110. Like, your old max gear to the new max is very important. However, you will go to 101, then 102, then 103, then 1... You know? Like, there's... You don't just go 100 to 110. You'll get gear as you level. Like, maybe you get new bracers at 101, then you get a new sword at 105. And then at 110, you're like, hey, I still got these 101 bracers. I need to look for someone who drops bracers. That's my lowest item right now. You know, stuff like that.
Daddy, look. Daddy, look.
Yeah, I see it.
It's going to eat you.
Please don't. That breaks real easy. Is that Sharzul? Oh, I can't tell. Are there many item ties in WoW? Rephrase the question. I don't get that. Tiers. Okay. Like, in the history of all of WoW, through like 10 expansions, I think we are currently on the 22nd tier of armor. So every class gets like maybe 3 sets of armor specific to them, and they don't have to use it. 3, sets of armor specific to their class per expansion.
Daddy, can I look at your Pokemon cards?
Yes, you may. Well, dude, I got like 1 container of Pokemon cards as a kid. That's all the Pokemon cards I ever purchased. So I don't have many. I'm getting judged for my collection of Pokemon cards over here. Meant like rarity of items, but here... Oh! White has no stats. There's, like, green items are... Like, green items of WoW are like yellow in this game. Then there's blues, which are like blues in this game. And then there's purples, which are epics. Raid bosses always drop epics. Epics you'll rarely find outside of raids. Oranges are legendaries, and legendaries are usually so powerful that you'll get like 1 or 2 per expansion. And if you get more than that, you're limited to how many you can have equipped because they're so strong.
Like Mewtwo. I have 2 legendaries.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. I'm rooted. I'm rooted. I'm rooted and there's meteors that aren't mine. We lost skeletons, resummon.
Charizard.
Potion. I'm bone caged again. I don't even know who's doing it. Okay, well, I'm still getting caged. It must be this guy. It's one of the last ones alive. Caged again. Is it Ethergore? I think it was Ethergore.
And you can get Pokemon.
So where do legendaries drop? Well, they've done it differently every expansion. In Vanilla WoW, there were 2 legendaries over the whole of Vanilla WoW that I can... No, sorry, 3. Thunder Fury, which was a one-handed sword that shot lightning. Sulfurous, which was a 2-handed mace that shot fire. And then a staff later on. So basically, there were some classes, like Rogue. No, sorry, bad example. They used Thunder. There were some classes, though, that did not have a legendary that their class could use in all of Vanilla WoW. Burning Crusade had Warglaives. Wrath of the Lich King had a 2-handed axe. I actually had that one, because I was a Death Knight. Then Mists of Pandaria did it differently. Mists of Pandaria had cloaks. So every one could do a very long quest. It was like do a bunch of solo content, then do a bunch of 5-man content, then do a bunch of raid content. And even if you're in the top guild, it was tiered in such a way that it took weeks to do. And at the end, you got a legendary cloak for your class. My man. And so in Mists of Pandaria, everybody could get a legendary because it was, but it was a very long quest, and I love that. I love the long quest lines. I played EverQuest as a kid. It reminds me of that. Warlords of Draenor had a ring. They did the same formula. Then in the expansion that we're in right now, Legion, they did it completely different. It was just anything you did that involved killing a boss in a 5-man or a raid or opening a chest could just loot a legendary from one of like 10 different legendaries for your class. So they made like 10 per class. And naturally, you would look at those and be like, man, I really want that one. But you couldn't get that one. It was random. And anytime you killed a boss and you didn't loot a legendary, the chance of looting one went up by like 0.01%. So after like a month of solid playing, if you haven't gotten one by then, it should be, you'd have a very high chance to get one. But then you might get the one that you didn't want. And, you know, they said it was kind of a new, it was a way everyone could get a legendary, but it was so random. Like, I had an alt that I had played at max level for like 5 minutes, and he got a legendary. My main guy, that was the main tank for our guild, was solid raiding, dungeoning nonstop. He got his first legendary after like 30 days. Correct. Now that we're at the end of the expansion, though, they just put all the legendaries on a merchant in town, because in 3 weeks the new expansion comes out, and the old legendaries will not be worthwhile after you've leveled. And they wanted people to have a chance to purchase them so that you could get like the transmogs out of them. So you could use them, just like in this game you can change your appearance with any loot you have, you can do that in WoW as well. So they gave you the chance to, they give you the chance to purchase them off of the vendor, just in case you want them to play around for the last few weeks, or to just use the appearance in the next expansion content. As for what they're going to do in the next one, I don't know. But it was kind of like they were taking turns for a while. Like, you know, in Vanilla WoW, first it was Sulfurous, and people that could use two-handed hammers that had Sulfurous were one-shotting everybody in PvP. And then they did Thunder Fury, so it was a one-hand sword. Then, after that, they did a Tiche, which was a staff, but the thing was a Tiche could only be gotten from a 40-man mythic raid. And it was like, you had to get 40 splinters of a Tiche and combine them, and one splinter would occasionally drop from a boss. So it required a 40-man guild of top caliber funneling all the components to one dude for months to get one guy a Tiche. So those are almost never ever seen to this day. The raid was later removed, so you can't go back and do that specific raid. So then, people, you know, at that point, the next expansion, people are like, okay, well, the casters just had their staff legendary. It's our turn now. And they're like, well, no, hardly any of us got it. And people were arguing in the forums like, it's our turn, you know? And then after that was Shadowmourne, which was the two-hand axe, which is a Death Knight, and the main tank for my guild. We ended up, it was funnel all the reagents to a dude for a month, and I ended up getting that. By the end of that content, like 4 of us in the guild had it. There was a healing mace that I forgot about, Valnir. Same thing. So pretty much in Wrath of the Lich King, all of the legendaries were, this thing will drop semi-commonly from a boss, but you gotta funnel 30 of them to one dude to get the legendary. Legendaries keep working to 116, by the way, so useful for leveling. I figured, if for no other reason, their item level, we'd be using them for like half of the leveling process. Because just the raw stats on them, strength, stam, whatever, is really, really high. So I figured I'd be using those until more than halfway to the new max level. But also, Coffin, each legendary has a special effect. Thunder Fury fires Chain Lightning, and the Chain Lightning slows the attack speed of everyone it passes through. So it was actually incredible for tanks that were using like a one-hand sword and a shield, and it was incredible for rogues purely because of their raw damage. But a rogue in PvP with Thunder Fury was just like, well, I'm dead. He's got Thunder Fury. I'm bleeping dead. But yeah, like, now, you know, you could solo go back to vanilla and do the quest to get Thunder Fury just for fun. It would just take you, you know, many, many weeks of doing, like, an old half-hour raid until you got it. And I've done that. I've got all the old legendaries that Death Knight could possibly get just for fun. Just for the achievements and stuff. Man, you got me talking about a topic I know a lot about. I've lost track of time. I'm like, what wave are we on? 30? Nope, 87. Let's see if we can get to 100 before dinner. Galar the Black Fiend. Yo, the hit points on this stuff is no joke. He could have transmogged. Actually, most legendaries, you cannot transmog onto other stuff. There are a couple of exceptions. That legend... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Chargers. The legendary cloak I told you about, you can transmog. And they also disabled the ability to get that cloak. That was interesting. So, they always add, looking for raid, the kind of watered-down version of raids that you can just, you know, pug with random people. They always add those later on. So... when in Mists of Pandaria, the quest for the cloak, I activated my account. I skipped most of Mists of Pandaria. I activated my account like halfway through it, and they were like, we'll be disabling the ability to obtain the cloak in 2 months. And I just did the steps in LFR looking for raid without playing anybody I knew, and I was able to get the cloak right before they disabled it. So I like showing it off, and I am able to transmog the cloak onto the top of any other cloak I get. But like Thunder Fury, Glaives of Azimuth, I don't think you can those unless they change something. There's really no off-tank class. There's tanks. And then, if you're not the guy currently getting hit by the boss, you're the off-tank. There's a lot of fights where the boss has a mechanic where, like, he destroys your armor, and then the other tank taunts the boss, and you take turns. When your armor comes back, he then destroys the armor of the guy who... And you keep flip-flopping. A tank swap mechanic. And the tanks currently are druids when they're in their bear form, warriors with a sword and shield, demon hunters, death knights, and paladins, and monks. I think that's all of them. And my guy is a death knight. Oh, I'm bone caged. Oh no! Bone caged. No! Oh, we need some distance. I gotta wait for potion to come off cooldown. Okay. Oh, Bangalore.
Daddy, what?
Bone caged again. Ah, I'm dying, why? What's up, dude?
I said, what were you doing?
I was freaking out. That's what I was doing. I was having near-death experiences. Which class uses a two-handed ultra great sword? The only class that tanks with two-handers is a Death Knight and a Monk. A Monk is like a two-handed staff. But often he has the staff like in a sheath on his back and he's doing kung fu and kicks and stuff, and occasionally he pulls it out for strikes. And then a Death Knight uses a two-hander, which you can transmog to make it look like a two-handed mace, axe, or sword, any of which you found. And there is a sword in the game that's like 8 feet long that I currently have transmogged, so I'm kind of using an ultra great sword. Paladin and Warrior use like one-hand weapon and a shield, and bears use their hide.
Dad, what were you talking about?
I am talking to the people in chat, and there's a fellow there that is very interested in World of Warcraft, and I'm telling him things about WoW. A warrior can use a two-handed weapon, but they cannot tank with a two-handed weapon. All of their tanking skills are centered around shield mastery. Shield block, shield wall, shield bash. You know, you get the idea. So, there's most classes, other than one exception, have 3 specs. A warrior is protection, which is the tank, arms, which is a two-handed sword, and fury, which is dual-wielding two-handed weapons. Like, they have a skill called Titan's Grip, which gives them ridiculous arm muscles or something, and they can wield two-handers.
Daddy?
Yes. But Fury and Arms are both DPS. They are not tanks. They're damage dealers. What?
You haven't played StarCraft in a while.
You're right. I have not played StarCraft in a while. There's a lot of games behind me I haven't played in a while. I haven't played the Robin Hood game from Sierra in almost 20 years. Or King's Quest. Gosh.
And I haven't played Crush Royale in a while.
No, I haven't played Clash Royale in a while.
What?
I said, no, you're right. I have not played Clash Royale in a while. Dual wield two-handed weapons, yeah. Yeah, when they get the Titan's Grip talent, they can dual wield two-handers. Yeah, Fury and Arms are warrior DPS classes. They're not the tanks. 94. Our goal is 100. Our goal is 100. I keep bumping the goal back because I just keep wanting to play more. Oh, Bane Garoth. What's up, bro? Correct. A Retribution Paladin uses a two-hander. An Unholy Death Knight, which is a DPS class, uses a two-hander. Tank Death Knight uses a two-hander. Only a Warrior dual wields two-handers. Eldritch Storm Chaser. Wave 96 wrapping up here. Resummoned Skeleton because we lost one. Oh, named Manticores. Hello. So Fury Warrior cannot tank in the least bit. I'm talking about solo. But I mean, if you're soloing something that's like solo content, and it's not meant to require a tank and a healer and a damage dealer, yeah, you'll be fine. Every class is fine for solo content. But if you're talking about, like, you're in a group of 5 people and you want to tank for the group and you're Fury, no, you will, the boss will tear you to pieces. They're just not designed for that. No, they have, like, one emergency button, whereas a Protection Warrior might have 10. Plus the fact that just by having a shield equipped, a Barat Warrior takes, like, half damage compared to a Fury Warrior. So it would be ridiculous to tank without a shield if you're a Warrior. Just does not work in that game. Like, for example, a Blood Death Knight uses a two-hander to tank. They don't have a shield. They make up for it with the fact that the blood part of it is, think of it like a vampire. They heal themselves based on damage they do while tanking. So it's kind of like they are their own healer, and then the other healer in the group is just icing on the cake. So they take more damage, but they do that. What is hitting me so hard? I just lost a lot of pets. Oh shoot, I looked away for a second. What's up? Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up here in a few minutes. Yeah. You too, buddy. Yeah, and all the tanks have some kind of move that makes them really, like, even more of a tank for a few seconds. I lost all 10 skeletons. Oh my gosh. What is going on? All the tanks have a move that makes them even more sturdy for a few seconds. Warriors have shield block, which skyrockets their chance to block for like 5 seconds. Death Knights have their, it's called Death Strike. It's a massive hit that heals them for the damage it does. Bears have thick Hide, which just reduces the damage they take. And they have another one called Frenzied Regeneration, where they heal themselves for a fraction of the damage they've taken recently. Yo, the splash damage right now just keeps melting all my summon guys. Prop paladins, you know, being paladins, they've got, like, holy powers. So they have a measure of self-healing and blocking and stuff. They're not as good at blocking as a tank. They're not as good at self-healing as a Blood Death Knight, but they are good enough at both that they are a solid tank. Whoa, I got teleported. Oh, Valderan, the Nemesis boss. This guy can teleport himself to wherever he wants, and he can teleport you to him. Very disorienting. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Where'd you go, you punk?
What's teleporting himself?
Mm-hmm.
I think your plan is working. You're at 100.
New save point unlocked.
You're at
So for melee 200 character, you either go for warrior, death knight, or paladin, or monk, regardless of role. Yeah, and the monk uses like staves. I mean, think like a kung fu monk. And the monk that uses a two-hander is the tank or the healing monk. The DPS monk uses like picture brass knuckles or like blades on their fist. They don't use a two-hander. Collect my reward. It's almost dinner time. I gotta cash out. So we just did 0 to 100 on gladiator mode, which I had never been in. And I got my tributes back up to 74. Let's see what we got. So I didn't get as high, but I did cash out, not die. Oh, there's a purple. Mythical Overlord's Iron Grip. Boost to Bonds of Bismiel, Will of the Crypt, and Primal Bond. Okay, let me tell you why that's weird. This gives bonuses to Necromancer, Shaman, and Occultist pets. So this is designed whether you're playing any two of those three. That's interesting. I'm going to have to compare that off stream. No one wants to sit here and watch me just stare at math. Oh, is there another purple there I didn't see? Hiding in all this? I even have the loot filter. Look at this. If I turn it on, turn it off, all those yellows that suddenly show up. Okay, so I just picked up a purple that I didn't see the stats. Ooh, and schematic. I love schematic, because that is account-wide, and it's a permanent thing. Jesus. Mythical Wildblood Crusher. Adds damage to Devouring Swarm and Grasping Vines. So this is for a two-handed shaman. God, it's like a log with just spikes stabbed through it. This is for like a two-handed shaman that bashes people and has insects and vines swirling around him, I guess. Crazy. Da, 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 da. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep that. Maybe. 20% to elemental resistance, 16% to damage. Ooh, I lose one skeleton. Gain a lot of armor and pet stats. Oh, but I lose a lot of resistances. Okay, let's just watch my resistances right now. Bleeding and ether. Okay, bleeding went down. And piercing went way down. This gives piercing? Yeah, it does. Okay. I can't... If I do that to my resistances, I'm going to start popping. So I can't do that. Might keep it in the stash, though, for when my resistances aren't so rough. I guess if people will see through, they're going to prefer ranged DPS character. No, not always. Melee DPS are well known for cleave, meaning they're swinging like this. That was off camera. They're swinging like this, and it's hitting everything in front of them. So all classes have AoE, but where like a mage might summon a small blizzard and then rain it down, the warrior might have already just like whirlwinded through the pack or something like that, you know? So there are some fights where ranged is better. There are some fights where melee is better. Wind Devil. 20% chance when hit. If I made a shaman that didn't use pets, I would be using Wind Devil because it acts like a pet. That might be kind of fun to make a pet build, that uses pets that scale off player stats, not pet stats. Could be fun. Could be fun. All right. Where's the stash? A Fury Warrior is not unorthodox. It's a spec. It's a legitimate build. Oop. Like each class, with one exception, has 3 specs to pick from. As an example, well, actually with 2 exceptions. Like a druid can have a bear form spec that's all about tanking as a bear. A cat form spec that's all about melee damage as a cat, which is kind of like a rogue. A moonkin spec, which is all about doing damage at range with magic. And a tree form spec, which is all about healing. Now, a tree form druid can turn into a bear in an emergency, but they're going to be a garbage tank. Like, it's more of like a, I just need thick hide for 2 seconds because this is going to hurt, you know? But they would not stay in that form and try to take a dungeon while they're specialized for a tree form. Alright, we managed to get all the way up to... From 0 to 100 on Gladiator. From 0 to 1... Well, from 149, my old highest, to 170, but didn't beat it. Thanks to the new knowledge from our new friends here. I definitely have more to do the next time I play this. Let's look at our scoreboard. Right there. That's the Gladiator one, the golden one. Feels good. Alright, well, I need to wrap it up to feed the family, and I will be back for the 9 p.m. stream tonight, which is my usual one. I always stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every night, and I occasionally have these unscheduled streams when I am I have the time and I enjoy doing it. So anytime I have the time, I'm usually here. If you want a notification for when I do the stream, the unscheduled ones, hit that follow button. It'll give you an alert. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free if you choose to do so. And lastly, at the end of every stream, I always raid somebody else just to spread the love around. Maybe you'll find another streamer you like, or maybe you won't. But I always try. So if you choose to stay in the chat for another minute, it's going to bounce over to another channel. But I hope to see you all back tonight.